Hey guys. What's up, Complexity? Hi, Rick. Hello, Madison. Good to see you guys. Welcome. I'm just finishing shuffling real quick. Jess, thank you for being this first super chatter. Good to see you again. All right, Complexity, go ahead and clock out. I love you. Have a good night, baby. All right. Yesterday was my 4 years alcohol-free, cigarette-free anniversary. And that's pretty incredible. I had a horrible day yesterday, so we're hoping to make it a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Lisa? And what's up, Miss Scribbles? What's up, DP? All right. Ugh, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little hot. What's up, Catherine Taurus? What's up, Jungle? Yes, there they are. Yes, happy 4 years. Thank you. It's been a struggle. Bitch, no, I'm here. That was, oh, thank God. Definitely need a Gemini in my in the lair today. That's awesome. 4 years. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Wait, you are a Gemini, right? Complexity? You're like a Gemini sun. Rick's a Scorpio, right? I've arrived. Hello, Dan. Well, we've all been waiting on your arrival specifically. Glad to see ya. All right, guys. All right, guys. What's up? How are you? So yeah, glad to be here. I wanted to go live yesterday for my 4 year sober anniversary, but I didn't. I just ended up being a total piece of shit in my house and doing absolutely nothing. So it was wonderful. It was wonderful. On that note, we are going to be taking a look at all signs. This is only the positive stuff. This is no negativity. This is no negative stuff. This is all positive stuff. So keep that in mind. I am taking super chat questions. If you don't know how that works, you can visit my website, www.violettaalexis.com, and you can check for that, okay? Check for super chat rules, excuse me. If you want to book a personal, just go to violettaalexis.com as well, and all that information will be available there. Make sure that you guys are also following me on Instagram and or Twitter. If you guys want access to 24 plus videos per month, you can go ahead and join and become a member. Just go to my YouTube channel and click the little join button. It's that easy. But wait, there's more. No, there's not. Okay, on that note, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, bitch, you're a Taurus? Oh, you're a Gemini Venus. I don't know. You give me Gemini vibes, but I get the Taurus sun. Like, I definitely see the crazy. I have a theory about Taurus suns and Libra suns. I personally think that Taurus and Libra suns, just the benefics, right? Pisces less so. I don't really see it so much in Pisces for some reason. I feel like it because it has that sacrificial Neptunian feel. But like the greater benefic, right? Like Jupiter, right? So Jupiter rules Sagittarius, but more so the Venusians. The benefics, just as much of a blessing that they can be in your life, they can be just as an absolute, the biggest enemy ever. Like, and I'm not hating. I'm a Taurus rising, Taurus moon, okay? Mercury and Libra, like, I'm not hating. But if I'm not mistaken, in Greek mythology, the sun and Venus are enemies. So it's like some of the craziest people I've ever met have been Libras and they have been Tauruses. And specifically Tauruses, because y'all have the fixed star Algol, right? At 28 degrees, especially around like the 28th degree, like the later degree Tauruses. Something's off there. Something is off, okay? Do you guys know what Algol is? The fixed star. It's like the most demonic star in all astrology. I have my own personal theories, okay? You look like Paris Hilton. Thank you. Now I just wish that my looks could get me her money and her bank account. I love Aquarius women. I will say that, but Tauruses are crazy. You know, I dated one. Actually, it's interesting because I dated a couple. You're so beautiful. Oh my God, you're so beautiful. Thank you. I dated a Taurus. One treated me like an absolute queen, and the other was Joe Goldberg. I wish that I was making that up. I could tell you stories. 29 degrees Taurus, crazy as fuck. Yeah, so there you go. Absolutely. What did you walk into? Heaven, clearly. All right, so it's just a theory, right? Because I'm like, damn, like Taurus suns are crazy. Not so much the Taurus risings too, because a fun little trick, right? If you look at your rising sign, look to see what's in your seventh house. That can be the thing that you can't stand about people, but it's something that you contain within you. It is your shadow self, is what they say. And your 12th house can represent a hidden talent. Fun little fact. So I'm a Taurus rising. I have Scorpio in my seventh. So Taurus risings can be crazy too. But the sun isn't there, and sun and Venus are enemies, in Greek mythology. So I don't know. I don't know. I just have my theories on that Algol star or whatever. Like, a couple of screws loose. You know what I'm saying? Okay, 22 degrees. Well, there you go. I have actually like listened to voice messages between me and Complexity. And I'm pretty crazy myself, but she is the most ruthless motivator. And she is a quick talker, honey. I swear to God, that Venus in Gemini comes to the fucking forefront. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and start out with Aries. All right, let me make sure camera check. Yes, we love that. All right, so Aries, hey, how you doing? Let's go ahead and take a look at the good stuff that we have for you. 7 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, the Tower, the 6 of Swords. Okay. Tell me about that 7 of Cups. Alrighty. Thank you for that. I'll take both. Thank you very much. Wow, look at that. The 7 of Cups to the 8 of Cups. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm not mad at it. The Star, the 7 of Wands. Well, of course, Aries, you're just as arrogant as ever. Not surprised there. The 7 of Cups tells me that you have a lot of options coming in 2024. Something that more so you've maybe even fantasized about. But of course, you guys are like, no, I feel like I deserve better. That's why we are progressing to the 8 of Cups. So we're going from the 7 to the 8. You're like, no, I don't think so. Thank you. This is like, hey, I'm gonna give you the world, and you're like, the universe isn't even enough, bitch. Is basically what you're doing. And with the Ace of Pentacles, instead of the opportunities that maybe people are giving you or the options that people are giving you, you're like, no, I think I'm just gonna create my own. This is like a bunch of people offering you to sit at their table, and you're like, no, I think I'm just going to build my own table, or this could be about love, where it's like maybe you have a lot of options. I've had this issue before where it's like, yeah, I have a lot of options, and you're like, I don't want any of them. And I feel like it's because you guys are realizing that you're worth more, is simply what it comes down to. So there's this sense of kind of standing your ground when it comes to your dreams. Okay. What's up, Stacy? So then we have the 4 of Pentacles. The Death card. Oh, okay. Y'all have Jupiter in your second house and just think you're freaking Bill Gates. The Empress. Damn, well, maybe you are. The Emperor. Woo! My God. All right. I stand corrected. Excuse the out of me. To me, this is like all of that money that you're making in the beginning of 2024 or maybe late 2023, it seems like you're saving it. And you're saving it because you're trying to change some kind of circumstance in your life. To me, it feels like you're going from like queen to an empress. Because if you guys are single, to me, this looks like you're going to attract some kind of emperor or empress type. So, what is the difference between a king and an emperor, or a queen and an empress? Well, the empress is all of the queens combined. The emperor is all of the kings combined. So to me, this is you simply owning your sovereignty and you making the changes that you need. And you're also understanding that not everything has to be head first. You're also understanding that sometimes, Capricorn, Scorpio energy, sometimes you have to play the long game game in order to get the best results. And that to me is what you're doing, especially when it comes to your finances. And for those of you that are single, I do feel like you're likely going to attract somebody. Not only that, but I feel like this person is business minded is what I'm getting. And mm, some of you may be writing next year or doing some kind of writing project, I want to say. Let's go ahead and look at the tower. Or you're like learning something. Tell me about that tower. Yes, Rick. Oh my God, there's the Emperor. Wow. Burn it to the ground. Well, this makes sense now to me. This makes sense now. So, you know how I told you you're walking away from options? You're like, yeah, no, I deserve better. Bye. I'm creating my own table. Fuck you. Fuck your cafeteria table. Fuck your lunch. Fuck your, cafeteria lady hairnet, right? You're at this point where you're burning it to the ground and you're like, I don't want any of that. I want better and I want more. And so, what you're essentially doing is you're playing the long game and you're letting things crumble. You're letting things crumble. This is very much like how you see in the movies where somebody lights their car on fire and like walks off in like slow mo. Like this is basically you this year. So to me, I mean, the Empress, the Emperor, like honestly, like what do you want me to tell you? Like, it's to me, this is you either, if you have a partner, this is you building some form of empire with a partner and like saving up and stacking money. And like I said, playing the long game. This is chess, not checkers. And for others of you that haven't found anybody, because you walked away from that 7 of Cups and you're like, no, I deserve better. And you started creating that space, you're now attracting what it is that you're becoming. So then you have the 6 of Swords, the High Priestess. Wow, the Sun. Well, damn. Yeah, some of you could be writing or you have an idea of some sorts. For a lot of you that have had something to say or have had some kind of creative blockage, or maybe you even wanted to learn something or you felt like you couldn't or something like that, you're breaking out of that. And for some of you, you're educating yourselves on something. It could be something spiritual is what I'm thinking, especially with that High Priestess. There's something that's happening within your subconscious where you're realizing your full potential, or you're realizing just your potential in general. And it seems like it's causing you some form of confidence. You're moving on from whatever that tower energy is. So whatever is crumbling for a reason, but it's almost like you're not even upset about it because you already have another tower built. Does that make sense? So it's like some kind of tower, whatever that tower may be, but whether it was a person or a job or whatever, that you had that was like crumbling, you're just letting it crumble because you already have something on the other end of the street or the other side of the street. Does that make sense? And so it doesn't really bother you. It's just that that tower wasn't working for you. Your advice is house one. What a surprise. What a surprise, Aries, your house. So, this is all about your self image. This is about you. This is about how you're portraying yourself. This is the first impression that you give to people. This is your approach to life. This is also how you're seeing the world and how people see you one on one, really. So, this is about just focusing on yourself. And I mean, the North Node is in Aries for 2024. So, when in Rome, right? So thank you so much, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe if you have not already. Also, you can book with me at www.violettaalexis.com. Also, make sure that you're following me on Instagram and or Twitter. And if you would like access to 24 plus videos per month, you can go to my YouTube channel and click join. Okay? All right. Let's move on to Taurus. Taurus. Let me get my water. All right, let's see here. Okay. Taurus, the Magician. Okay. The Three of Wands. Love that. The Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So let's check it out. Tell me about that Magician energy. The Queen of Wands. Who do you think you are? Damn. Okay. All right. I like it. A lot of you are going to be making some kinds of, a lot of you are going to be making money from some kind of creative endeavor, or you and a partner or somebody that you're meeting may be coming together to work in business together. Okay. Whether it's a business partner, an intimate partner, whatever the case may be. Vanessa Williams, thank you so much for that super chat question. You have the Magician, you have the Queen of Wands, and you have the Strength card, which is telling me that you believe in yourself. Not only do you believe in yourself, but you're actually confident enough to put it out there. So maybe some of you, what are you manifesting? What is your thing? What is your talent, gift, skill, and ability? Because that is very much what the Magician can be about. And the Queen of Wands is like, I'm going to take all of those. I'm going to take the wand, the cup, the pentacle, the sword, and I'm actually going to put it into action. And I don't care what other people think. I'm very confident in my shadow self. I'm very confident in my light self, whatever that means to you. And it seems like you're doing something. Dina, welcome to the Dragon's Lair. Thank you so much. Everybody hashtag Dina, please. So to me, this is you taking your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities, and you're showing it to the world, is what it looks like. I don't really feel this is you, like if you've held back in any kind of way, I don't see you doing that. I mean, Jupiter is in your guys' sign, so you guys are going to be feeling pretty confident anyway. And then it's going to be going into your second house where you're going to probably be taking those talents, gifts, skills, and abilities, and you're going to start making some money with it. So then we have the Three of Wands. Why does it smell like trash over here? Why does it smell like actual trash? Oh, that's because I'm here. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know where that smell is coming from. That reeks. Okay. The Ace of Swords. The Judgment. Wow. Okay, well, the Temperance, the Death card. Your beliefs are changing. And I mean, we already knew that, right? Your beliefs are obviously going to change, especially with Jupiter in your first house. Probably your beliefs around money, your beliefs around partnership, your beliefs around friendship as well, and probably your beliefs around spirituality. A lot of you are deciding to travel this year. Three of Wands, Ace of Swords, the Judgment, or you may, if you guys do end up traveling, you may somehow have a conversation that's pointing you in the right direction of what your actual path is. What you're doing is you have some kind of spark of idea that you're going to end up talking about. For some of you, you're going to end up doing some kind of public speaking, or you're going to be giving advice to people. But it seems to me like you're calling the shots. Jungle, thank you so much for that super chat question. It seems to me like you're calling the shots with something. So a lot of things are changing for you, and it's causing you to be able to utilize your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities more in like a proactive way. And it feels like it's stemming from what your belief system is about something. And then you have the Five of Pentacles. Tell me about that Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. Why do I feel like you are playing small on purpose? But like you're only playing small in public. It's almost like you're doing something behind the scenes. Like, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of like the rich guys that pretend like they're broke to people. So that way they don't get like bamboozled or taken advantage of. That's what that makes me feel. That this is what this makes me feel like. Yeah, Five of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, with that Five of Pentacles clarifying it. Why is Taurus doing that? The night, because you don't want anybody to take your money? Is that what's going on? To me, this is you having some kind of like big wig plan in regards to your longevity of your financial situation, your business, whatever it is that you picture in your life, like 10 years from now, that's what you're focused on, but you're not telling anybody about it. It's almost like you're purposely acting stupid or you're acting broke so that way nobody comes in and tries to like swoop in and take something from you or try to, King of Pentacles in reverse you, use you for your status or something like that. So to me, it seems like you're keeping quiet and playing stupid for a reason. But you have bigger plans, especially with that five, damn, and the Empress, bitch. The Empress, the Five of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Then we have the Queen of Swords here. Thank you, Dina. Yes. The 5 of Cups. Okay. And the High Priestess. Damn. The Four of Swords as well. And speaking of the King of Pentacles, a lot of you have been used in your life. And that's exactly why you're acting or responding in the way that you are now. And why is that? Well, we have the Queen of Swords here. Who is the Queen of Swords? She's a very smart bitch. You really can't get anything past her. And then when you combine that with the High Priestess, she has all of the knowledge that anyone could possibly desire. And so when you put the Queen of Swords here, who's been through a lot of crap in her life, who's had her heart broken a lot of times, she's now that bitch that you really can't fuck with. So she's very intelligent. You're not going to get anything past her, etc. And to me, this is you having a more logical frame of mind when it comes to how you're navigating your life, how you're navigating your money, how you're navigating your relationships. So to me, this is you being some kind of spokesperson, maybe speaking about your struggles or your troubles or whatever it is that you've been through, and healing from the people that have used you in the past. Your advice is the Sun. So be confident, be confident in yourself, express yourself, be your authentic self, and embody your own truth. And don't be afraid to shine a little bit. Don't start dimming your shine to make other people feel uncomfortable. It's okay. Like sometimes I get it. Sometimes you need to be quiet and you need to be quiet about your moves and you need to keep it low key. But when it comes to you shining, speaking your mind, doing those things, do it, right? I just keep some for the chamber. Not everybody needs to know everything. All right, moving on to Gemini. Thank you so much, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Make sure that you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. Oh, honey, what did I just choke on? If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so at violettaalexis.com. Also, make sure that you're following me on Instagram and or Twitter. All of that information is right here. And if you would like access to 24 videos plus per month, you can go ahead and click on my YouTube channel and click the join button, okay? JJ, thank you so much for that super chat. Super chat question. All right, Gemini, let's see. All right. Geminis. The Karmic Soul Tribe, the family, masks, Ace of Swords, the High Priestess. Wowzers. Okay. Tell me about that Karmic Soul Tribe, the family card. The Star. The Seven of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords is showing up here twice. To me, this is making you making me feel like you have an idea about a business matter or a family matter, but this feels more financial to me. To me, this is making me feel like not necessarily your family, although it absolutely could be, but it more so makes me feel like there's a family you chose on this earth. Like I don't know if it's friends or coworkers. It's like people that you very much trust, people that you vibe with, people that feel like they're a part of your soul tribe. I kind of hate that word. It's so overly used. But to me, this is something that's very healing. Like, especially if you guys are loners or something like that, you may end up like finding a group or you may end up finding people that you really vibe with and connect with. And you end up really investing into these people as they invest into you. And I think that if that is the case, it's going to bring you some business ideas, or it's going to cause you to start a new business, or maybe you start making money off of your ideas, or selling your ideas, or writing, or something like that. To me, this is you basically following your North Star and following your dream and being very invested in whatever that is, and most likely having the money to be able to do so. You guys have had, especially if you're a Gemini rising, I know that you guys have had Jupiter in your 12th house for a while. I'm not going to lie. I am not the biggest fan of Jupiter, but Jupiter also rules my 8th house. So it's like, 8th house is like crises, right? So anywhere Jupiter goes, it gives me a little bit of a crisis, but I have to go through a crisis in order to like get the benefit. Right? God kill me. But Jupiter in the 12th house wasn't the easiest transit for me. Now, it may be for you guys, okay? It may be better. There's definitely some subconscious things that you were realizing about yourselves and that you have been realizing. And then when Jupiter hits your sign, it's like no holds barred. So I feel like you guys are definitely going to be benefiting potentially from people in your life, either the family that you chose or your actual family members. Then we have masks. Mystic Moonlight. Thank you so much for that super chat question. The Hermit. Wow. A lot of you had some kind of fear around like either what you look like or who you actually are. And to me, this is you finally being okay with that. Like there's something about yourself that you weren't okay with or you were ashamed of or that you feared exposing or that you were afraid to talk about or it's something like that. And now what's happening, and I feel like this is more so between January to May until Jupiter goes into your sign, where you're still doing a lot of that like behind the scenes work and you're really thinking about things and what have you. And I feel like whatever it is that you've been doing behind the scenes, there's something that maybe you've been insecure about in your life, maybe for a lifetime, maybe just the past 10, 5 years. I have no idea. But there's something that you're doing where you're going within and you're realizing, why the fuck has that been bothering me? Or I don't need to carry this. And with that chariot there, it's causing you, or it's formulating some kind of courage within you, which is going to give you a bunch of confidence. Now, with that justice and that two of pentacles, you're finally like coming into balance with your life. And I also feel like it's because you have other people to kind of carry that weight for you. And I don't want to say like make you feel better, but kind of, you know, it's like we can only rely on ourselves for so long until we realize we really do need other people. And you guys are usually people persons anyway, so now I want to see that Ace of Swords. Oh, what the fuck? Sorry. Sorry about that, you guys. Okay. All right, tell me about that Ace of Swords. Oh my God, what is happening? The Strength card. I love that. The Four of Swords. The Knight of Wands, the Queen of Swords. So now what's happening is because you guys have taken that time to figure out what's going on in your subconscious, what's going on in your head, and any self-sabotaging behaviors that you've had, because we all have them, you're now speaking from confidence. Now that you've healed yourself and you've kind of like, I don't want to say licked your wounds back into a stronger place, but a little bit. Because whatever work that you have been doing from within, it's about to show, especially when Jupiter hits your sign. It's about to show all of that hard work, all of that energy that you put in behind the scenes, any work that you've done behind the scenes, whether it's with a partner or otherwise, it's showing now. It's going to come to the forefront and it's going to be a very active person, place, or thing in your life. And to me, this is you speaking your mind and speaking so very confidently. You're talking about your passions. You know, those people when you're talking to them and you ask them about something that they love and you just see their face light up. That's what's going on for you. So I don't know what that is. Is it sports? Is it writing? Is it art? I mean, is it fashion? I mean, it could really be anything. And then there's the High Priestess, which is also another like behind the scenes card. So tell me about that High Priestess. Nine of Pentacles. This is like you being okay with you. I love this. The Ten of Pentacles. Damn. So a lot of you, I want to say, right? So remember how I told you that there was like a tribe or like a family that you chose kind of deal or something where like you're coming together with people, you're starting to attract people, especially people that are very invested in the things that you're invested in, like your dreams, your North Star, etc. Like what your actual potential is. And whatever that potential is, it will make you money, by the way. But you've also done a lot on your own. A lot of you have been kind of the lone wolf, so to speak, for the better of a year and a half or so. And I want to say it's not all for nothing, okay? Especially the things that you've gone through on a personal level, because now you're realizing you're okay with who you are on the inside, on the outside. And because of that, you're attracting others because the nine is about like self. It's about self. I'm content with self. I'm not codependent. I'm happy in my own skin. I'm comfortable in my own skin. And then the Ten of Pentacles comes. Well, what's the Ten of Pentacles? A lot of the times it can involve other people, but it's your legacy. It's not just about you anymore. It's about others. And I feel like because of all of this work that you've done, you're going to realize you're attracting some really great people and potentially investors in your life. I love this. Mars is your advice. So this is about defending oneself. This is about standing up for others, standing up for yourself. Some of you may be some kind of like the people that you love, the people that you care about, the people that start attracting themselves to you, they may kind of end up looking up to you in some way. And this is asking you to be a leader, be the leader of your own life, because you're going to have other people that are going to look to you for leadership, most likely. So thank you, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Make sure that you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at violettaalexis.com. Also follow me on Instagram and or Twitter. All the information is available right there on the screen. And if you would like access to 24 videos plus per month, you can go ahead and click on my YouTube channel and click the join button, okay? And thank you so much, Gabriela Cortez, for that super chat question. All right, let's move on to Cancer. All right, let's see Cancer. What's up, King James? All right. Thank you, Complexity. All right. What's going on for Cancer? Last shuffle. All right, Cancers, let's see the good coming to you in 2024. What's up, Miracle? Oh, Vanessa, you're a Cancer. You're a Cancer. Of course you are. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. It's hot. Okay. All right, Cancers. The Judgment, the Four of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. Tell me about that Judgment energy, please. Oh, gotcha, Vanessa. Okay. Ooh, I kind of like this. The Ace of Wands, well, you certainly are motivated. You know exactly what you want. You know what you want at the end of the rainbow. I feel like you guys are creating I almost said bucket of fuck it. The pot of luck at the end of the rainbow. I feel like there's something that's coming from you. It's not coming from an outside source. It's not like somebody's like, oh, here, take this job and, you know, make freaking $100,000 a month. No, it feels like you're creating something. The Hermit is about self. And there's something that involves your legacy and where you're going to be at from 10 years from now that you're creating. It's something that you are very much working towards. You have a fire under your ass with that Ace of Wands. Hold on. It feels more so though that you're like working on something from behind the scenes. Like there's something that you're perfecting. It's a part of your purpose. It's legitimately like something that you're destined to do. But to me, this is like you working behind closed doors. There's something that you're working on behind closed doors. But it's like you feel very inspired to do whatever it is, but you're not going to do so in like this. Like, yes, you have a spark. Yes, it's there, blah, 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 whatever. But the Hermit is here. The Ten of Pentacles is here. The Knight of Pentacles is here. And this is very slow and methodical. And why is it slow and methodical? Because I want to make sure that I do this right. I don't want to fuck around. I don't want to fuck around and find out, basically. And it's a big deal. Whatever it is, it seems like it's a big deal, but you're doing it behind the scenes. So let's go ahead and take a look at this Four of Swords. Tell me about that Four of Swords. The Page of Swords. Is it something with writing? Is it something with content creating? Is it something with podcasting? Is it something that you're learning? You're looking at your options. You're not sure which one to choose. There's something that stands out in regards to your heart space, something that's very connected to your heart. You know, this to me, whatever it may be, it feels like it's something in regards to content, writing, publishing, learning, but it's something that's not just like, oh, you know, I'm just going to take this like random course on how to do pottery when it's like you're really not, your heart's not in it. It's something that your heart is into, and it's something that's also very healing for you. And that Four of Swords is telling me even more that it's something behind the scenes. And it's almost like you have the pick of the litter. Like you're in this mode where you're thinking, if I could be anything and it could be guaranteed success, what would I pick? That's where your head is at. I mean, it's not the worst place to be. You just know that there's more, but the more is within you. You know what I mean? As corny as that sounds. I feel like you guys are more so in a creative mode. Hold on, guys, one sec. Okay. All right. Right. Okay. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it seems like you're in some kind of creative mode. And it's something that you've always fantasized about, or it's something that you're fantasizing about, but it doesn't feel, I don't know if you're necessarily telling people like publicly. It feels like more so something that you're creating behind the scenes so you can kind of shit out later. So then we have the Six of Pentacles. Hey, Sonia. Hey, Winged Jaguar, the Chariot. I see. The Six of Wands. Two sixes? Seriously? Damn. The Tower and the Five of Swords. You're very determined for change. There's something that you don't want anymore, and you're letting it burn to the ground. Now, what you're also getting is I feel like you're sharing your idea with somebody, and I feel like they're helping you through it. Like, and I feel like it's more so financial. Of course, it could be this person like motivating you with that chariot there, but the chariot, keep in mind, is also you. So there's this big term determination that you have, and somebody sees it, and I feel like it's inspiring to somebody because you're showing up as the Ace of Wands, and I feel like there's somebody who's like, okay, I'll invest in this project, or maybe you're trying to I don't know, write a book, and somebody's like, I'll, help you create a character or something like that. And it looks like there's some big success here. And it's because you took the courage. It's because you did something out of the box. It's because you had somebody's help. And it's because you let that other thing burn to the ground, or you let go of that other thing. Because to me, this is you intuitively knowing what is right for you. And what you're doing is you're following your internal direction based around what inspires you. Myra, thank you so much for that super chat question. Tell me about that Five of Cups. Ooh, the King of Cups. I just heard that song by Drake and Rihanna when she's like, I've loved and I've lost. I'm not a singer, bitch, okay? There you are. You're figuring out how to get to your dreams is what you're doing, and you're doing the dirty work probably behind the scenes. There is some sadness from the past, but you're looking at it from a brighter picture. You're looking at the bright side, or you're looking at the glass half full, where you're like, I've loved and I've lost. It's that the song, what is it called? You guys know what I'm talking about with Rihanna and Drake. I've loved and I've lost. What is that song? Okay, if any of you guys know it, write it in the chat. But it's like you're having a more optimistic, like, perspective on life. For some of you that are having a breakup, or you've had a breakup, or you've had a lot of loss in your life, and you're single, there may be somebody that comes into your life that absolutely showers you with love and affection, and kind of boosts your confidence a little bit. Your advice is Aries. So this is about taking charge. For my Cancer risings, Aries is your 10th house. So this is about your career, your reputation, taking charge of that area of your life. Maybe there's something that you need to launch. Maybe there's something that you need to put out there. It's like, how do you want to get to the top? How are you going to climb to the top? It may also be telling you to be the first at something. You know what I mean? Like, try out something new, put yourself out there in some way, and be the leader that you needed once upon your life, okay? Or once upon a time in your life. All right. Thank you so much, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Make sure that you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at violettaalexis.com. And you can also follow me on Instagram and or Twitter. All that information is right there on the screen. And also, if you would like access to 24 exclusive videos plus per month, you can go ahead and click on my YouTube channel and click the join button. Okay. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look. Okay. All right. Leos. Yes. Thank you, King James. Drake, take care. Thank you, Sonia. Yes. Yes, Gabriella. Yes, momish. Mishmish. I know I just did not say that right. All right. Let's see what's going on with Leo. Oh, Jessica. Thank you, baby. You're welcome, Miracle. All right. Last shuffle. What's up, Socio Scorpio? I love that name. All right, let's see. You're welcome, Vanessa. All right. All right. All right, Leos. The Ace of Cups, the King of Swords, the Shaman, and the Nine of Swords. Tell me about that Ace of Cups, please. All right, I'll take it because I love you. Damn, 2 aces. Get out. Okay, wow. If you guys go looking for love, I feel like you're going to find it. Even if you don't go looking for love, I still feel like it's going to find you regardless. To me, this is you guys making decisions based around your emotions and in regards to what it is that actually inspires you. And not only that, but what is actually aligned for you in regards to some kind of creative endeavor and or possibly love. I feel like with that Knight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, your head's down, you're doing your work, your standards are raised, not just for you, but also for the people that you likely involve in your life. I feel like you're ready to get down to the bottom of something. I feel like you're taking action towards your passions, towards your goals, towards love. It almost feels like you just took your helmet off, you took off your armor, and you just started running in like a zigzag line. You know what I mean? Whatever like attaches itself to you in some kind of way, but it's almost like based around the light that you're kind of radiating, it's only certain things are sticking themselves to you. You know what I mean? Especially for my Leo risings, you guys have had Jupiter in your 10th house and now it's going to be going in your 11th. So now you're kind of thinking, okay, what are my dreams? What are my goals? Who are the people that I want surrounded in my life? For some of you, it's absolutely possible that you end up meeting some kind of business partners, or you guys just end up meeting some kind of intimate partner through friends, or because you're actually chasing your goal, right? So let's say that you finally go after that dream job, and then like you meet the love of your life in your dream job, or if you already have a partner, that seems to be going really, really well. So let's take a look at that King of Swords. Tell me about that King of Swords. The Judgments. Oh, Sonia, thank you. It's so nice. See, I told you. 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. What did I just say? Give me my money. Run me my money. Run it to me right now because I literally just said this. So to me, this is in regards to your purpose. You have people by your side. You have people that are not only advising you, but they have a vested interest in you. These are people that are likely either financially investing in you, intellectually investing in you, putting your name out there, giving you a good word. And this is in regards to what it is that makes you happy. This is Jupiter, okay? It's Jupiter and Pisces, but it's Jupiter. And so this to me is you benefiting from the people that you're surrounding yourself with. So I want to say, if you set the goal high for yourself, or you set your standard high for yourself, you will attract high standard people. You will attract high quality people. And I feel like this next year is not going to be about quantity, it's going to be about quality. I feel like if you have the small little group or circle around you that is of quality, you will receive the quantity. Does that make sense? So for instance, let's say that you want to start an online business and you have really, really high up people or very intellectual or very business minded people that are advising you. I feel like you will bring in mass sales. You know what I mean? So I feel like surrounding yourself with like-minded people, people that have something to bring to the table to help you reach your goals and your dreams. That's where you want to go. It's not about what you know, it's going to be about who you know in 2024. All right, let's see. Oh, is Cassie here? Why didn't I see Cassie? Then we have the shaman. Hey, Deb. Hey, Deb. The moon. The wheel of fortune, the four of pentacles. I don't feel like this is you. I don't feel like that is you. That shaman medicine healer person. That doesn't feel like you. There's a lot of other people to me that are showing up in your reading. And this is going to be somebody who's highly intuitive. Somebody who this could be somebody, especially when you have like Jupiter going into your 11th house, especially if you're like a Leo rising, but Leo suns too, Leo moons. But you may be attracting people that are like a little bohemian or a little spiritual or, a little out there or, like different kinds of people, especially now. Here we have Uranus, right? The star. So this makes me feel like you're going to be attracting these people that are very out of the box. And this person specifically, whoever this is, could be a Pisces, could be an Aquarius, a Virgo, or a Gemini. But this to me is somebody who has the answers. This person specifically is going to be somebody that is very intuitive. They may even dress different or have like a bohemian style, or wear like certain rings around their fingers or something like that. And I feel like this is going to be somebody that is going to bring something to your attention that you did not see before, like something that you've been trying to manifest, or a hidden talent, gift, skill, or ability. But it's like they're healing something within you that's almost uncovering another stage in your life that you didn't even realize was there, like something that's been holding you back, and it's almost like this person like snaps you out of something. So like I said, it's not going to be what you know, it's going to be about who you know. Cassie. Oh, of course, Cassie, but of course. All right, let's take a look at that Nine of Swords. What did I say? The Three of Cups. It's not going to be about what you know, it's going to be about who you know. The Ace of Pentacles, thank you. There you are. You have people advising you. You have people that are having a vested interest in you, people that are advising you. Listen to them. Queen of Wands, you have another person here. Knight of Pentacles, the King of Cups right behind that. Damn. So like I said, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Any worry that you had, any stressors, rely on the people that you're surrounded with and the quality people that you can trust, because I feel like those are going to be the people that help you get out of your own head. So house 6, this is about creating, this is your advice. This is about creating some kind of day-to-day routine that's going to get you to your goals, right? It's like we so very much underestimate the 6th house. The 6th house is about our health as well. If we don't have our health, we don't have shit. Like, let's be honest. House 6 is more important than people give it credit for. And so I feel like this is saying take care of your health. I'm not saying anything bad is going to happen with your health. Okay, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying take care of it. This is like the foundations for your life. This is your health. This is your day-to-day. This is your routine, you know? And so I feel like you taking care of the foundational structures of your life is going to be incredibly important. So that way you don't have to worry about it. And that way you can build off of that. So it's like if you have a shitty foundation, you don't have anything. You have a shaky tower. Okay. So Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. You can also book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. And you can also follow me on Instagram and or Twitter. All that information is right up here on the screen. If you would like access to 24 plus per videos per month, you can go ahead and click on my YouTube channel and click the join button. Okay. So let's move on. Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Show me Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, please. Last shuffle. That Cancer moon was not it for me. I don't care. Listen. It was trining my descendant and was sextiling my ascendant, and it was sextiling Jupiter, but it was opposing Neptune, my Neptune in the 9th house. And yeah, the Neptune can be a little iffy, whatever, but like just because their trines or their sextiles doesn't always mean that they're great. It just means that it's something easier that's happening. Like it's an easy flow. Like it's and I was an emotional wreck. Oh my God. Any full moon in Cancer, I am an emotional wreck. It's just, I start reminiscing, right? Cancer can be about nostalgia in the past. I start thinking about my dead grandma and my dead ex-boyfriend and my sobriety for 4 years, and started thinking about all my breakups. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, listen, I wasn't supposed to have Cancer placements, okay? I don't have any Cancer placements. I have moon in the first house. That's enough for me, okay? That's enough for me. I don't think God wanted me to have Cancer placements. I'm already an emotional bitch. Like there's just no. There's no way. I'm sorry, okay? Absolutely not. Yeah, Stacey, it was a nightmare. I hated it. I was feeling so low, like at the bottom of the barrel. Like, what the fuck, dude? Okay. Oh, God. It's gonna be up for like the next 2 weeks. What, till January 9th, the effects of that? Like, oh, God. I'm just not here for it. Right, socio. Like, oh, honey, I was. You know what though? I know that I'm gonna get some good content for Where Dead Flowers Bloom. I know that I will. I know that I will. Okay. All right, Virgos. Let's see. 8 of Swords, the Strength card, the Death card. Oh, okay. And the King of Pentacles. Okay, go on with your bad self, honey. Okay. Well, let's see that 8 of Swords, shall we? Hey, Barbie. What's up? Here I am again. You have the... Damn, everyone's getting this Ace of Wands. Okay. Tell me more. The King of Cups. Shut your face. Could be a same-sex relationship for some of you. I just want to put that out there, okay? For some of you, absolutely. What's the confusion around? The 2 of Pentacles. Oh, I see. 2 to the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. So a lot of you are going to therapy. Okay. Some of you, Cassie, thank you so much for that super chat question. I really appreciate it. Some of you that have been like totally like fucked within your own head, you're unfucking yourself. Excuse my French, right? Not really, I don't really care. But you guys are unfucking yourself basically. Where you've been stuck and when it comes to like a decision that you need to make, when it comes to what it is that you need to pursue, especially something that maybe you're emotionally attached to, I feel like you're bringing somebody else in or somebody else is coming into your life, possibly in regards to work, that's going to inspire you. I feel like this is going to be a source of your inspiration. For some of you, you may have a couple of options in regards to love, especially if you're a feminine that's interested in masculine, especially if you're a masculine that's interested in masculine, okay? Just putting that out there. But this to me makes me feel like you were stuck on making a decision for a while, or you are stuck on making a decision for a while. Possibly it could absolutely be emotionally, keep that in mind, but it could also be something that your heart is tied to in regards to your passions, your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities. And I feel like you're going to have somebody that's going to come into your life. Maybe you already know them, I'm not sure, and they're going to bless you with something. They're going to bring something to the table, whether it's an idea, whether it's a service, whether it's advice, whatever it is. But it's the King of Wands, which makes me feel like it's more business related. You guys are going to be having Jupiter eventually going into your 10th house. So I feel like there's going to be a huge boost to your reputation if you are a Virgo rising, even if you're a Virgo sun, a big boost to your reputation of some sort, maybe very well known. Maybe you guys are going to be changing your relationship status. Maybe it's going to be from single to now you're dating somebody, you're dating, you're in a relationship, now you're married, or you're married and you're divorced and it's the best thing that ever happened. You know, it can be something like that. But to me, it makes me feel like you have a masculine individual here who's bringing something to the table that's helping you decide on a choice that you need to make. Or, like I said, it's you making a choice between two people and you figured it out. For others of you, you are going to start a relationship, or the relationship that you already have is going to be going very well. And you may have somebody who's also a business partner that's bringing something to the table. Then you have the Strength card. Damn, the Emperor. There's a lot of masculinity here. And the Eight of Swords again. Isn't that interesting? This 7-7. 7-7. You're allowing other people to give their opinions and give their advice to you. You're allowing other people to infiltrate your life, but not without boundaries. To me, this is making me feel like, yes, you're inviting other people in, you are listening to other people, you're listening to what they have to bring to the table, but at the end of the day, you're the one that's confident enough to make the shots. You're the one at the end of the day where you're like, I don't need everybody to make decisions for me. This to me is you following your purpose, and this, as well as there's something maybe that you're investing in that you're not telling other people about. Like there's something maybe financially that you're investing in, or for some of you, you could be getting a new car because I saw that Seven of Pentacles to the Chariot, or you're investing in travel as well. Some of you are going on some kind of trip. I want one more for that Strength card. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, to me, this is, yeah, the Three of Cups. To me, this is you guys just taking advice like, okay, yes, I'm listening to you. Okay, yes, that's great. Or, even if you have a partner and they're like, oh, well, I think that we should move here. I think that we should do that. And you're like, okay, that's great. But at the end of the day, I feel like you're going to be the decision maker. Like you're taking the lead in your life because you feel more confident in your purpose and where it is that you want to go in your life and where it is that you are going and you have been going, really, at the end of the day. So you're more so confident in your own decisions. Yes, Deb. What's up, Nelson? Thank you. So then we have the Death card, the Ace of Swords. All these aces today. Damn. The Ten of Pentacles, the Strength card again, with the Queen of Swords. So there's two Swords cards here, right? And then we have the Strength card again. So it's like not only are you confident in making these decisions, but you're also more confident in how you look. Why? Because Queen of Swords is ruled by Venus. It's Libra energy. More confident in your relationships as well. More confident in your outward appearance. More confident in your decision making. Like I said before, Queen of Swords can also be about making decisions, but you're not just like making decisions like, oh, what's best for me. You're like, this is what's best for us, or this is what's best for the group, or this is what's best when it comes to my legacy or where I see myself in 20 years or whatever it is. And there are things that are transforming in your mind. Your mind is simply evolving, and that's because you're allowing it. And so because your mind is open, you're allowing yourself to evolve in some way, which is in turn giving you some kind of money or getting you some kind of money. And I feel like this is going to be more public. For some of you, you are getting married, or there's going to be a proposal or something like that, or some long-term business relationship. It's something that's going to bring you long-term wealth. Some of you are going to be wealthy, like wealthy. And I feel like you're right on the precipice of that. But I feel like it's because your mind is changing. Not like, oh, I changed my mind. No, like your mind is evolving somehow. Then you have the King of Pentacles here. The Two of Swords. Is that the King of Pentacles? Yes. The Two of Swords and the Three of Swords. the World, the Six of Cups. For some of you, if you've had somebody that was around you that was very toxic, somebody that you realized was using you, somebody that was affecting your decision making, but they were affecting your decision making only so that way they could benefit from you or something like that, I feel like you're closing that chapter, okay, to be completely honest with you. And that's not a bad thing, you know, that's a good thing. For others of you, if you've had any issues with like debts, taxes, or business issues, or something like that, you're going to make some kind of decision that's probably going to change that, but it's not some kind of like 3D thing. It seems to me like you're completing some kind of childhood dream, or you're going after some kind of childhood dream, or because you travel or you go back to your hometown, like something is illuminated to you. You have Capricorn energy. So this is about slow and methodical steps. This is about slowly but surely working towards some goal. This is about taking the initiative. So this to me is you needing to take the lead in your life and be a leader in your own life. I feel like you're going to be the one that's going to have to take the first step. You're going to be the one that's going to have to make the decisions. But I also want to say there's something that's slowly coming to you, or something that you're slowly creating, and it may take a while, but you have to be patient with yourself and understand that sometimes something that's moving that slow, that's because I don't want to say it's needing to be perfect, but that's because it's like sometimes if something takes a long time, it's worth it in the end. You know what I mean? Things that come fast to us, things that come too fast to us usually leave just as quick. So I feel like this is something more long term, whether that's a relationship, whatever it may be. All right. So, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Thank you so much. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at violettaalexis.com. Also, make sure that you're following me on my Instagram and or my Twitter. All of that information is obviously right here on the screen. And if you would like access to 24 plus videos per month, you can go ahead and click on my YouTube channel and click the join button. Okay. So let's go ahead and move on. Libra. Okay. All right, Libras. All right, show me Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, please. Last shuffle for Libras. All right, Libras. You have the Eight of Pentacles, the Caution card, you have the Chariot, you have the Emperor. Damn. All right, tell me about that Eight of Pentacles. The Lovers. Wow. Woof. Okay. I feel like somebody's spying on you or something, like somebody's watching you from afar. I think that a lot of you are raising your standards when it comes to love, when it comes to sharing your life with somebody, when it comes to sharing your finances, when it comes to giving yourself to another person. And I feel like because those standards are being raised, if you guys are single, you are meeting somebody that is, if you believe in it, like a twin flame or some kind of a genuine soulmate, especially after a long time of disappointment or rejection or feeling like there was just no cream of the crop for you. There was no tree topper. There was nobody that really fit the bill. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like a lot of you, if this is about love and you don't have a partner, I definitely feel like it's going to find you. But I feel like it's somebody that's kind of like waiting to strike, like almost not saying like in the bushes, right, bitch, like Joe Goldberg or something, but like somebody who's been waiting to do it right, like to do the right thing. Somebody that genuinely cares about you, somebody that wants to listen to the things that you have to say. For others of you, this is making me feel like, when it comes to your decision making, Michelle P, thank you so much for that super chat question. When it comes to your decision making, you're making emotionally mature decisions. And you're also feeling like it's not just about me anymore. It's about a partner or it's about my children. And not saying that it never was, but it's like you're making emotionally mature decisions where maybe you were like, oh, I'm going to go blow $200 at Sephora today. You know, maybe you decided to I don't know, invest in a car for your teenage daughter. I mean, I don't know, but there's something that you're slowly but surely working towards. And what it is you're making high vibrational decisions because you're more in tune with your higher self, because you've simply been working on that. So let's see. Some of you are working on a writing project or something like that as well. The caution card. Oh my goodness. The Five of Wands. And the Wheel of Fortune. I absolutely love this energy because this is more of like a bucket of fuck it energy. I think that what you guys are doing is you're focused more on your material wealth and your material gains. I think that for some of you, you may attract some kind of partner or some kind of investor or some kind of business partner or something like that. When it comes to your work and what it is that you're trying to build, what it is that you're trying to change, and what it is that you're trying to transform. For some of you, you're learning about finance, is what I want to say. You're learning about maybe budgeting or something like that. Um, but then I feel as well like there may be some kind of drama in your life. Okay. I know it's only good stuff, but just hear me out that you've been like avoiding or something like that. So you get to a point where you don't necessarily have to avoid it. You just have to realize that it doesn't even deserve your attention or it doesn't even deserve a second look or a conversation. You're just realizing that if people are worried about you or people are focused on you and what it is that you're doing and they have something to say and they're hating or anything like that, you're realizing it's because you have the juice or you have the sauce, you know, to sound really ridiculous about it, but you do. And so I feel like people are seeing that. People are seeing that you have high standards. People are seeing that you are setting the standard and that you most likely are the standard. And I think that there are going to be some people that are threatened by that. Listen, when everybody's nice to you, when everybody's like, oh my God, you know, you're their best friend, that's because you ain't doing shit. You ain't doing shit. Because people, naturally, human beings, they will feel challenged or they will feel inferior, and their ego will automatically want to tear that down, whatever that challenge is or whatever that thing is. So if you don't have people tearing you down, I'm not saying go out and seek it, but if you don't have anybody that's tearing you down or trying to, it's because you're not doing shit. So I basically feel like you're doing shit for 2024. Then you have the Chariot. Yeah, some of you guys are definitely going to be traveling here. Probably the latter part of the year. The Chariot again. Wow. Something is telling you to get up and move. For some of you, you're definitely buying a car. Okay. Some of you are buying a foreign car. Okay. Super random. But a lot of you guys are traveling and like you're going for whatever this is, but you're feeling like you have to leave something behind. And I feel like it's a lot of you guys trying to leave some kind of conflict behind, or it's like, you know what? I don't even want to deal with that. I'm going to take a trip. You know, that's kind of what it feels like to me. Give me one more for that. What is that? Five of Pentacles. Pentacles. It's something that you're not putting in effort anymore. Like you're not putting effort into whatever this is anymore. And I don't know if that is like just a friend or a group or something like that, or some kind of online thing where people are bringing you drama. Whatever it is, it just feels like your intuition is telling you to fuck off, basically. Your intuition is kind of telling you to fuck off and not even deal with it. So I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be traveling. And a lot of you guys are going to have the courage to speak what it is that you really want to say. Like you guys are going to end up saying some things. I'm not saying that you're going to end up saying things that you regret, but to me, this is you kind of setting some kind of boundary. And I feel like you're going to bluntly do so. Then we have the Emperor here. Oh my God. Hi, Brooke. The Death card. And the Queen of Wands, the Magician, and the Three of Cups. You have somebody here who believes in you. I don't think that you're this Emperor person. I feel like you're this Queen of Wands, but take it as it resonates. To me, you're going to have somebody here who's a business owner or somebody in some kind of position of power. Maybe they work for the government. Who knows? I feel like this is somebody that's going to bring in some form of finances. Why do I feel that way? Well, I feel that way because, especially if you're a Libra rising, but even here, if you're a Libra sun or a Libra moon, you guys have the North Node in your seventh house. So there's going to be a big focus on some kind of partnerships. And not only that, but like basically the first half of 2024, you guys are going to have Jupiter in your eighth house. So there can be a lot about joining partnerships or people coming in and kind of benefiting you like through a partner's money for some of you. Or maybe even just like paying off some kind of debts or taxes or something like that, but you have the finances to be able to do so. Whatever it is, I feel like you're benefiting from another person that's in some kind of power that's going to change you, that's going to make you more confident, that's going to make you more of a showstopper, a performer, whatever it is that you want to do. And there's also something more psychological going on where the things that maybe you've kept hidden or you've been ashamed of, you're not ashamed of those things anymore. And I feel like you have somebody that's encouraging your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities. There's house 7. What did I say? What did I say? Okay. So, house 7, this is your advice. You may have somebody that comes into your life. It may be a partner. Maybe you already have a partner. Whatever it is, it's telling you to focus on your partnerships, which shouldn't be hard for you, right, Libra? But this is telling you to kind of focus on your partnerships, focus on the people that are coming into your life. What contracts are you signing? Is there romance in your life? Because you may end up benefiting from those people. So don't be shy. That doesn't mean don't set healthy boundaries. North Node is an Aries, set healthy boundaries, but definitely don't shy away people. All right, so thank you, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Make sure that you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want to book a personal reading, you can do so at violettaalexis.com. You can also follow me on Instagram and or Twitter. And if you would like access to 24 videos plus per month, you can do so by clicking on my YouTube channel and clicking join, okay? So let's go ahead and move on to Scorpios. All right. Show me Scorpios. Yes, Barbie. What's up, Alyssa? Oh, you're so welcome. What's up, Angela? 2 more shuffles for Scorpios, please. Mm. All right, Scorpios. The 5 of Wands, the King of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Shadow Dream Catcher. Tell me about that 5 of Wands. Well, there you are, showing up. I just heard, bitch, I said what I said. Yeah, 7 of Wands told you. Damn, there you are showing up again. I love that you're showing up twice in your own reading. People are definitely seeing you be a bad bitch this year. Whether you're male or female, doesn't really matter. Okay, a bad motherfucker, I don't know, whatever you want to say. I definitely feel like people are fighting for your attention. That's what it feels like. People are fighting for your attention. And some people, to be honest with you, are fighting for your spot, whatever that may look like. Whatever it is that your purpose is, you are maintaining that. And I feel, like I said, people want your spot. But not only that, but the decisions that you're making, regardless of what other people think about them, you're making them. And not only that, but you're standing on your soapbox and you're like, no, I already made that decision. That's what I'm doing. You're being very decisive. You're following your path. You may be bringing something back to life, like something that you want. What is that thing? The Temperance could be some like source of study or something that's bringing some kind of balance into your life. Could quite literally be a Sagittarius. Keep that in mind. Give me one more for that. For some of you, you may be going back to a place that you've traveled to before. For some of you, it's some kind of spiritual practice. And for some of you, it's some kind of educational pursuit that maybe you tried before and then you put back down and now you want to reintegrate it. Or it's just something, for some of you, it's sobriety. Okay. I just want to put that out there. For some of you, it's sobriety, or for some of you, it's something that maybe you've been attached to before. Like you could be dropping something that you've been attached to before that was very unhealthy for you. I feel like I said, I think that you have a lot of eyes on you this year in 2024. People are definitely like, I don't want to say they're running their mouths, but they're definitely talking about you. Tell me about that King of Cups. The Knight of Cups, damn. A lot of you are like attracting people into your life, like clients and things like that. Yeah, I feel like you got somebody watching you. Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Cups. So those of you guys that are looking for a relationship, you're definitely going to get one. I feel like you're going to get one. I feel like it's most likely going to be somebody that you meet online. Now, I'm not saying go and look at Tinder, go and join Tinder, go and join Bumble or whatever, Plenty of Fish or whatever the thing is. Okay, don't do that. Okay, I think online dating is so toxic. It's like an all-you-can-eat human buffet on there. It's like cannibalism. It's like internet cannibalism. It's just horrible. So, but hey, teach their own, whatever. And I feel like this is somebody that's going to be very romantic, somebody very well suited for you as well. This could be you guys as well. Okay, so keep that in mind. There could be somebody that you're kind of peeping, somebody that you're looking at, somebody that you're interested in, and most likely you're going to take action. Okay, if you are this King of Cups. For some of you, this is more you kind of getting into creative mode, like something that you're trying to create, something that you're focusing on. Pluto has been in your third house. So for some of you, you've been very determined and very focused on learning something, or maybe creating a podcast, or, creating content for social media or something like that. So it could be something creative that you're getting ready to put out into the world as well. Okay. So let's see. All right. So then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, the Six of Wands. Okay. Don't hurt them. The Wheel of Fortune. Jesus. Damn. Well, you guys don't want the Knight of Pentacles. You guys want the King of Pentacles. You know what this reminds me of? Back when I used to be a drinker, right? This was online. This was online. It was like a recording, but it was live, right? And I was really drunk, and it was like my 32nd birthday or something, like, or 31st birthday, I can't remember. And I was with who was is my ex now, but I was like bitching and complaining, right? I had this like total queen complex, and I wanted something, right? But I didn't know what I wanted, but I felt like I needed something, and I was really really drunk. And everyone's like, well, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Right. And then I'm running around aimlessly. And my ex boyfriend goes, what do you want? And I said, I want everything. And I was like dead ass serious. And this is kind of like what I'm getting. But the thing is I don't feel like you just want. I feel like you're doing the work that it takes to get there. So there's this sense of you really putting in the effort. Slow and steady wins the race. You're really perfecting whatever it is that you're working on, and people are going to see it. People are taking notice, and people are giving you that pat on the back. And what you're doing is you're creating this flow of like clientele, or this flow of people, this flow of making money through others in some way, is what I feel like it is. And why is that? Because you want to be the king or the queen of pentacles. You don't want to have to like work so hard your entire life. To me, this is you working hard now so you don't have to later. Carpe diem, thank you so much for that super chat question. And Courtney Renee, thank you so much for that super chat question. What's up, Brandon? How you doing? So let's go ahead and move on to the Shadow Dream Catcher. The Devil. I heard it can't touch me. It can't touch me is what I heard. You're understanding yourself enough to realize the things that you deserve and the things that you don't want to be around, or the people that you don't want to be around. To me, this is you taking care of yourself and walking away from what you know that you don't deserve. And what I mean by that is you walking towards the things, the person, places or things that you know that you do deserve. And whatever this is, whatever this If this is, I don't know, a fear or people coming to your life and trying to take from you, or if this is obsession or addiction, like I said before, whatever it is, it's not touching you. It's almost like you have a force field around you in some kind of way that's helping you basically. And a lot of you, regardless of which placement you are, with that South Node in the 12th house in Libra, some of you guys have some kind of um, uh, 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 subconscious issue with like people pleasing, or maybe it is an obsession around appearance or the self-sabotaging behavior through relationships or whatever it is. But there's something that you're letting go of. I don't know if it's an addiction, I don't know if it's a coping mechanism, I'm not sure what it is, but there's something that you're not allowing to touch you, almost like a spiritual force field around you. You have Sagittarius, and this is your advice. Well, if you're a Scorpio rising, Sagittarius rules your second house of the money that you make, your self worth, and your self value. So, for some of you, this is definitely going to be about you guys knowing your worth and knowing your value and knowing what it is that you deserve to get paid specifically. For others of you, this is just about needing to go out and travel and explore and educate yourself on higher level things, needing to focus on your spirituality of some sort, and needing to be more optimistic and free in your thinking, I'm hearing, and in your life. So, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, thank you so much. Make sure that you like, share, comments, and subscribe. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at www.violettaalexis.com. And you guys can also follow me on Instagram and or Twitter, and that information is right here. And if you would like access to 24 videos plus per month, you can go ahead and click on my YouTube channel and click the join button. Okay, so we're moving on to Sagittarius, but not after I take this quick bathroom break. Okay. Oh my God. If you guys have never tried these Oreo Pillsbury Doughboy cookies, you are just a failure. Honestly. And a banana. What's good? Thank you so much for that super chat question. Mm-mm-mm. I'm dead, Rachel. I'm dead, Stacy. Oh my God. Okay. You're welcome, Vanessa, anytime. Ooh. Oh, you're welcome, Angela. I have a lot of Venus ruled stuff. My moon, my rising sign, my Mercury, my South Node, you know? But my Venus is in Scorpio. So it's all like tainted with Plutonian energy. Plus, my Venus is conjunct Pluto. Just even worse. Like Scorpio, Venus and Scorpio on fucking steroids. All right, let's go ahead and see Sagittarius. Hold on, I need one more. Okay. Sagittarius, you got the mystery card, the Three of Swords, the Empress. I heard bitch, please. Okay. Tell me about that, please. Hey, Ashanti. Ace of Cups. I heard following the path of the least resistance. This to me is all new energy. This is all new energy. It almost feels like the past is a blur. Not that you don't remember it, but it's just kind of like, wow, I can't believe I was worried about that before, or I can't believe I used to put up with that shit, or you know what I mean? I can't believe I actually used to put such an effort into that. Like, I'm embarrassed. You know what I mean? That's what it kind of feels like. To me, this is you exploring into new territory in some way. You're figuring out what it is that you want to work on. What you're doing is you're not just kind of like looking at things like in a detailed perspective. What you're doing is you're kind of taking a bird's eye look at your life and you're like, you know what do I want to put my energy in? What do I want to learn? What kind of person do I want to love me? What kind of person do I want to put my love into, or whatever it is? And so basically, I feel like you're more so on this journey of just kind of figuring that out. You know, it's like exploring new territory in some way. Figuring out what it is that you want to do for work, or maybe you're trying out new workouts, or maybe you're trying to find a different kind of partner, or you know what I mean? I definitely feel like you may have people that are kind of, well, no, let's not jump the gun, because I don't want to do that yet. But with that Three of Swords, it's kind of making me feel like something. I feel like somebody's going to enlighten you about something that you didn't expect. Page of Wands. Yep. I feel like somebody's going to enlighten you about something. The Eight of Cups. Damn. I feel like somebody already has. Or maybe this is more so in like the first half of 2024, but you have a lot of new beginnings here. You have an ace, you have a page of pentacles, you have a page of wands, you have an ace of wands at the bottom of the deck. And I kind of have this vibe. Like, I don't know why, I don't mean to laugh, but you're kind of like, why is everyone so fucking disappointing? You know what I mean? So you're like, why is everybody so fucking, why has everybody been so disappointing? Or like, it's something like that. Especially if you have like some kind of family issues going on, or whatever it may be. I do feel like there's something in the past that has hurt you, but I feel like you're learning from it. And what you're doing is you're allowing it not to debilitate you or cripple you, but you're allowing it to transform into some kind of stepping stone for something higher. I mean, this is new beginnings all over the board. So I'm kind of feeling like, especially with that new moon in Capricorn that we're having, which is probably going to be around your finances and the money that you're making and your new sense of self worth. And it's like, what am I going to do with this new sense of self worth? What am I going to do with this new money? What am I going to do with this new job, or this new income, or this new body, right? Like I said, a lot of you are benefiting from working out and having a foundational structure for your routine and things like that. So a lot of you could definitely be benefiting in that way. And it's like, if you look at that Empress, you notice how she's not even looking at that Three of Swords? That's kind of what that makes me feel like. And then with that Sacred Fire, it's like, burn it to the ground, bitch, you know? Tell me about that Empress for Sagittarius. The King of Wands. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, so let me put it like this, right? So for some of you that will be looking for love in 2024, you've done so much work on yourself and you've worked so hard on yourself in regards to stuff behind the scenes, self-sabotaging behaviors, addictions, your mental health, your physical health, your work, your foundational structures, maybe fixing up your house in 2023, or work through some kind of family issues. You have this new sense of self and you're kind of in this like looking good, feeling good mode, smelling good mode, and you're ready to create something. I feel like you have options up the ass, especially for my single Sagittariuses. To me, this is making me feel like, because of these things that you've overcome and all these new beginnings that you're having in your life, because of the shit that you've moved out of your subconscious, or any mental illnesses, okay, or whatever it may be, self-sabotaging behaviors, shitty routines, shitty sleep routines, whatever it may be, because all of that is changing, it's almost like you're glowing from the inside out. And I feel like you're attracting people. But the thing is that the Empress, yeah, maybe she'll be happy with a king, but she's only going to be super happy with an emperor, somebody who matches her. So a lot of you, you're going to be realizing that it's going to feel a little lonely. Not because you don't have people that want you, or you don't have people that want to be around you, even if you are married or whatever, but you're going to feel lonely because it's kind of like how they say it's lonely at the top, or when you go through a spiritual awakening and like your whole outlook changes, like your whole perspective changes, and it gets a little lonely, but it's because you're vibrating higher. You know what I mean? And all of that's going to glow from within. So I feel like that's kind of what's going on. So it's kind of like bittersweet. So, whoopsie. I feel like you guys are determined to also have more fun in your life. You know what I mean? Like, where's the fun? There's the Emperor. Oh my God. Right? There's the Emperor. Wow. I've been waiting for you my whole life. It's almost like just the moment that you think it's just like, I'm never going to find anyone, or it's never going to, it's like, boom, pops in an emperor, pops in an empress, or whatever the case is. And it's like, you realize why everything had to happen. You realize why you had to burn everything to the ground. You realize why it just felt so lonely at the top. But it's almost like you needing to appreciate that sense of, not everybody can be here, right? It's like, if you mesh with everybody, if you just feel like you can relate to everybody and everybody's your friend and blah, 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 you, I hate to say it, but you are not awakened enough. You have not done the spiritual work enough to feel lonely as fuck. And I know that my spiritualists know what I'm talking about. The people that have been through the dark night of the soul, the people that have done the shadow work, the people that have done the internal work, you know what I'm talking about. And so I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be like, wow, I'm really glad that I nurtured that part of myself, or I'm really glad that I waited, because this is what I get. House 8, this is about psychological transformations, crises, things that we hide, things that we don't want to look at. Karma, facing our fears, etc. Like I said, dark night of the soul energy. A lot of you guys are clearing out that closet in some way. You're like, oh, I don't need this shit in here. I don't want to be scared of the boogeyman, or I don't want to look at this anymore. I don't want to feel this anymore. It's really that dark, deep spiritual work. And it's telling you to keep doing it because you're transforming. As corny as it sounds, it's like you're turning into the butterfly. Mm, I love that. Absolutely love that. So, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Sorry, I have to eat my Oreo cookies, okay? You can book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. You can also follow me on my Instagram and or Twitter. All the information is available right there on the screen. Also, if you would like access to exclusive 24 plus videos per month, you can do so by clicking on my YouTube channel and clicking the join button. Okay. Bestie, what's a closet? I'm dead. His gay ass. We love that, honey. Okay, let me move this. Courtney Renee, thank you so much for that super chat question. Okay. Let's move on to Capricorns. Wow. I know what you meant by that. You sneaky little bitch. You sneaky little bitch. Wow, bitch. Wow. I can't. That was fucking good. Damn. That was good. Did you hear me when I said that was good? Okay. All right, Capricorns. I can't. Oh my God. I can't. Shut up, Vanessa. Don't even say you got it. Don't even do it. All right, Capricorns. Bitch. Cannot with it sometimes. Next time that he comes here, you guys have to meet him. I really want you guys to meet my best friend. Oh, honey, the milk. Shut up, bitch. It's with an A, loser. I really want to do a stream where he's on it. You guys would get a kick out of him. All right, so Capricorn, you have nature, the Two of Swords, the Love Buzz, and the Two of Cups. Okay, bitch. All right, let's see that nature card. The High Priestess, the Nine of Swords. You know what this is giving? You know, this is giving. Thank you, Divinely Guided, for that super chat question. Damn, bitch. Some of you guys are getting married. Just putting that out there. Oh, what is that? What is that? Oh my God. Okay. So, sorry about that. So you guys are getting to this point where you're like, why have I been so in my head about things? Or why have I been worried about that shit? It doesn't even matter. Like, to me, this is making me feel like you guys have been questioning your potential in some way, or trying to figure out what it is that you want to do, or what's really true to you, or what's really in your true nature, or whatever it is. And I feel like you guys are just listening to your intuition. Like, this to me is very like grounded, listening to your intuition, listening to your internal self, going with what your natural instincts are kind of telling you to do. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, right? Like, um, I have to express myself. Like, I have to express myself through speaking or writing to feel good. Like, it's part of my soul's work in some way to express myself verbally, especially through creative pursuits. Okay. But when it comes to like the written or spoken word, I have to do that. That is in my nature to do that. I would be a very tormented soul if I could not do that. And so you guys are clinging on to whatever that thing is, and you're realizing that that thing is what's going to take you beyond the ceiling, beyond the clouds, so to speak, as corny as that sounds. And to me, this is you making a higher self decision to set the foundational structure for how you can get there and how you're going to get there. And the thing is you're not worried about it because you know that it's in your nature and you know that it's part of your destiny to do these things. So to me, I don't know what it is that you're doing. I don't know. Maybe you're a creative. Maybe you want to do something more creative. Maybe you're starting a creative business. I don't know. Maybe you are I don't know, starting a casino, or who knows what it is that's part of your destiny, but you are doing something. So let's see. But to me, this is about working smarter, not harder. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and take a look at that Two of Swords. But to me, this is you guys like finding new creative ways to like make money or just to follow your path, really. The Two of Swords, the Judgment, the Four of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Wands and you have the Three of Pentacles. For some of you, you're going to have a child that you go into business with. Like, it could be one of your own children, so keep that in mind. I'm not talking about like your 2-year-old fucking toddler, okay? That's not what I'm saying. For some of you, if you do have children of that age, you will be doing that. For some of you, you're going into business with a parent if you are the child, so to speak. I feel like you have somebody that's bringing an idea to you, something that you're kind of marinating on. And I feel like it's this person that's trying to bring something to the table because they see your potential and they want a piece of that. But it's not like they're just showing up like they don't have anything to offer. This is somebody who's just starting out on some kind of passionate venture that they want to tell you about, but they're telling you about it specifically for like a specific reason. I don't know if this person like I don't know, maybe they have a passion for casinos, right? And they know that you do as well. And so they're like, hey, how's this idea? Whatever it is. But whatever it is, it's in your higher purpose. And you know that it is. And so you're kind of marinating on it, but you're more so thinking about how to maneuver through something or how to make something a reality is what you're doing. And I feel like you have somebody who's kind of on your team with that. It's almost like it's giving me the law of assumption, like you knowing that it's yours. You know what I mean? So let's take a look at that, lovers. Dan, thank you so much for that super chat question. All right. The Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman. Four of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Yeah, so it's like I said before, for the longest time you had been holding on to something and now you're seeing how good life can get and you're like, wow, I can't believe I was fucking worried about that, or I can't believe I was worried about what my destiny was, or I can't believe that I used to date that shithead and I was so worried about some average ugly looking guy or whatever that I didn't give two shits about, or whatever it may be. It's like you're realizing that it was so silly to worry about at the time. And so now you're in this place of kind of letting go of control. You have perspective. You're willing to make the sacrifices, but the sacrifices don't even feel like sacrifices. The sacrifices feel like something that's like a weight being lifted off your shoulders in some way. And because of that, you're aligning with your higher purpose. Like I said, for some of you, you're going on some kind of spiritual retreat. And if you're single, you may end up meeting somebody. For some of you that do have a partner, you're going on a trip, you're going on a spiritual retreat or something like that, like with a partner, and it's going to give you a whole new perspective on life and your beliefs and what your actual higher purpose is. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you guys ever like traveled somewhere, like gone out of the country, or and met somebody or spoke to somebody or spoke to your partner, and it was almost like a light went off and it made you realize things about yourself and realize like where you wanted to go in your life. Then we have the Two of Cups. Okay, I don't need all of those. Thank you. Last shuffle. Two of Swords again. Interesting. There's definitely a decision that you're making out of love. Listen, whether you want it or not, whether you want love or not, I don't know if you have a partner, if you don't have a partner, whether you want it or not, it's coming into your life. And it's coming into your life to remind you that you deserve to be understood. And that maybe sometimes where you were trying to deliver the package was at the wrong address. I was with somebody for a while where I felt like what I was asking for was just the simply the bare minimum, where this person made me feel like I was so complicated and so hard to love. And I just realized my package is just showing up at the wrong address. And so for a long time, maybe you felt like you had to push people off, or you had to push people away, or because you felt like people didn't understand you or whatever. Well, now there's something that's infiltrating your life. Now there's someone potentially that's infiltrating your life, even if it's a best friend, even if it's a new person in your life, to show you that what you were asking for was not that difficult. It's just it was going to the wrong address. Your advice is house 11. This is your advice, okay? So this is about like-minded people. This is about like-minded people, right? This is about like-minded people. This is about you focusing on your bigger dreams, goals, aspirations. It's like, if I was God and I said, "Hey, Capricorn, whatever you reach for, you're going to succeed at," what would be the thing that you would reach for? And then surround yourself with people that are into those things. Because didn't I just say something about how there's going to be someone that is interested in a similar thing that you're interested in, and they're going to put their best foot forward to try to bring something to the table to make it into a reality. I feel like you need to focus on that. So thank you, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Make sure that you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe if you have not. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at violettaalexis.com. Also, make sure that you are following me on Instagram and or Twitter. All the information is right there on the screen. And if you guys would like if you guys would like exclusive access to 24 plus videos per month, make sure that you click on my YouTube channel and just click the join button. All the information that you need will be available there. Virgo, thank you so much for that super chat question. And Garden Gal, thank you so much for that super chat question. What's up, Cora Bell? Good to see you. All right. So obviously, you guys, we're going to move on to Aquarius. All right, Aquariuses. Are you ready? Are you ready for your Plutonian transits? Ugh. Let's see. Good night, Vanessa. Are you related to Bratty? No, I don't know who the fuck that bitch is. All right, let's see here. The bitch is a fraud. Okay, that bitch wants to be me. She's a fake. Okay, Aquarius. We have the Sage, the Ten of Swords. We have No, and we have the Hangman. Tell me about that Sage card. The Five of Cups. Okay. And the Queen of Pentacles. I'm hearing that saying, what matters doesn't mind, and when mind doesn't matter. I don't know. It's something it's something like that. Okay, so we have the Sage, we have the Five of Cups, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this to me is telling me that maybe you've been regretting something for a long time. Maybe you've been missing someone for a long time. Maybe you've just simply been looking at the glass half empty for a long time. Well, now I feel like you have something or someone coming in that is trying to help you out, especially from a financial perspective. Somebody that is trying to push you to make some kind of move. And I feel like this is helping you clear out some kind of space, especially shit from the past, because I don't think that we realize like the people, places, and things, the regrets and the glass half empties that we are focused on. We have no idea how much that is stopping us from getting what we actually want, because it's us holding on to fears, it's holding on to sorrows, it's holding on to regrets, it's holding on to all of these things that we just simply can't let go and hold on to something else. And so I feel like it's possible it could be a Cancer, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well. But to me, this is making me feel like you have somebody that's motivating you or pushing you in the right direction to make these transformations, to be able to let go and transform for yourself. Old, outdated beliefs, old belief systems that weren't doing you any favors. All of that stuff is no more. I also want to say, this could be you guys as well, focusing on like home and family, or like real estate of some sort, or maybe starting a family for some of you, or maybe you're moving or you're planning on moving or something like that. And then we have, thank you, Rachel, for that super chat question. Then we have the 10 of Swords. So tell me about that 10 of Swords. The Sun. Damn, the Sun and the Star, bitch. Get out of here. Look, you're showing up. You're showing up in all your glory over here. I absolutely love this. This is just wonderful. Okay. So it's like, it's kind of like, to be corny, it's kind of like the rainbow after the storm. You know what I mean? It's like you're seeing things for what they are. You're realizing that all of that stuff was bringing you to this exact moment. This year, this is the place where you start to grow this kind of power or assert this power. And it's because you're evolving. You're evolving you. The star is literally you. You're evolving your ego. You're embodying your personal truth. I feel like things that were done, dead, over with, that have just been kind of, it's almost like you've been carrying around a backpack full of bricks in some way. All of that is over. You're expressing yourself. You're focused on your bigger dreams, your bigger aspirations, your bigger goals. I feel like you guys are surrounded by people that are kind of giving you a boost of confidence and encouraging you to get started on your dreams, creative endeavors, whatever it is. Maybe you want to be a singer. Maybe you want to be a poet. Who knows? I feel like the possibilities can be endless. And I feel like all you guys really have to do is just take that first step in the direction that you're trying to go. The Page of Wands, his goal is to be the king or the queen of wands. His or her goal is to be the king or the queen of wands. But he or she is a little nervous. It's like a little nervous, a little apprehensive. He or she is trying, sorry about that. He or she is trying to find their confidence, like, okay, I know that I will eventually find my confidence once I'm going there or once I'm going to that place that I want to go. I just need to take that first step. So I feel like you guys are taking that first step. Rach, what? No. I'm sorry. Absolutely not. So let's see. No. Power of the P. Thank you so much, baby. Good to see you. Tell me about that no. Mind over matter. Mind over matter. Matter over mind. What is that saying? Didn't I just say that? Mind over matter. Matter over mind. What is that saying? Hold on, because now I'm getting that again. Shout out to Lee Martineau for following me on Instagram. Thank you. Hold on. What is it? Minds. Oh, wait. Those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. That's it. Those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. That's what it was. The 7 of Wands. No, excuse me, the 3 of Wands. It's almost like you're exploring this newfound you. I feel like people are trying to get in your head, or people are trying to force you to make some kind of decision. But I feel like you're telling them to fuck off, respectfully, because you know who you are. You're listening to your own intuition, and you know more than you say you do. And it's because of all of this work where you had to force yourself to let go of things that were no longer serving you. So that way you could kind of drive the carriage to get to where it is that you need to go. And it wasn't easy, especially those of you that have went through some either health issues, whether that's mentally, physically, whatever it may be. It feels like boundaries. You know what I mean? It feels like boundaries, like people are trying to push you for an answer. People are trying to push you to make a decision, and you're like, "No, thank you." It's kind of like that energy. It's almost like you know what's behind it. And I'm not sure what that means. Now I'm hearing that Beyonce quote. Was it Beyonce? Or was it Jay-Z? I can't remember. I didn't I didn't get this far just to get this far, I think is what the quote is. So we have the Hangman. Oh! Okay. Tell me about that. The Hermit. Damn. Listen. Vanessa, Power of the P. Power of the P. Thank you so much for that super chat question. And Vanessa, thank you so much for that super chat question. You guys are so wonderful. I'm sorry. Damn. Okay. You're successfully closing some kind of emotional cycles in your life. For some of you, you are successfully completing something, like even if it's like, I don't know, you really wanted to write a poetry book or something, like something that was very close to your heart, and like you're finally doing so. Okay, for some of you, that's what it is. But with that Hangman, with the Hermit, with the Six of Wands, this is your perspective that's making you successful. It's the sacrifices that maybe you didn't necessarily want to make, but you had to make and you did it because you're not a pussy. You know, it's like the things that you're realizing about yourself, you're seeing yourself in a completely different light. And so there's some kind of power move that you're doing, I feel. Like you're going to see why all of those sacrifices needed to happen. You're going to realize why all of that needed to be eradicated from your life. You're going to realize why you had to go through such a tough time. It's so you could be this hard. And I don't mean like you're hard, you're so hard that you're not allowing love into your life, but hard enough to be able to allow love in, but also hard enough to be able to set boundaries when it comes to loving yourself. And so I feel like that's where you guys are. And I feel like you guys are getting noticed. You guys are getting that pat on the back. Oh my God. That's your advice, baby. That is your advice. Need I honestly say more, bitch? Need I say more? Aquarius? Like, come on, dude. Out of all the cards, really? Listen, bitch, just do you, honey. Just do you. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. It was an absolute pleasure. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe if you have not. Also, if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at violettaalexis.com. And you can also follow me on Instagram and or Twitter. All that information is available on the screen. If you would like exclusive access to 24 videos plus per month, you can go and click on my YouTube page and click the join button. All that information will be available to you right there. S and Power of the P. Thank you guys so much for those super chat questions. Okay. You are so welcome, Three You Ain't. All right, let's see. Pisces. Oh, wait. I need to shuffle. Hold on. I have to shuffle, guys. All right. Hold on. Show me Pisces real quick. Yes, Rach. Hell yeah. Courtney, what? I'm dead, James. All right, let's see. All right, Pisces. All right, Pisces. All right, Pisces. The Two of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Eight of Cups. Tell me about that Two of Wands. The Sun. Oh, you are not afraid, honey. We love that. You are not afraid. Okay, the King of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Some of y'all are gonna fall in love at work. Okay, let me just put that out there. Some of y'all are definitely gonna fall in love with somebody that you're working with, or somebody, and it doesn't even have to be somebody that you're working with. It can't. This is okay. Okay, there we go. That's way better. Okay, good. Power of the P. Thank you so much, baby. I appreciate that. So to me, for some of you, you will fall in love with somebody that you work with, or you and your partner will start working together if you already have a partner. And I feel like it's going to go really well. You guys are going to be on the same page about goals, about how you want to do something out of the box. It seems like you're kind of calling the shots with that Two of Wands, and it feels like you have the confidence to do so as well. Seems like your standard is high for yourself, for your partner, for the people that you allow in your life, or for the people that you're working with or working for. I think that when it comes to coming out of your comfort zone and doing something a little different, I feel like you are. And I feel like you're going to kind of shock people a little bit. Like it's almost like there's going to be people that don't really expect it of you. They're going to be like, oh, wow, like that's different. And it's because you're like, you know what? I don't want to do that other shit anymore. I want to do this. It feels like you have an idea and you're ready to make a plan, or you are planning to do something with whatever that spark is, whatever that idea is. And I feel like you're going to be inspiring people along the way in some way. I feel like people are going to want to kind of ride on your coattails a little bit. I think that with that Eight of Pentacles, you're very focused on mastering whatever this is. It's like I said, you have your standard raised for yourself, but you're not being like egotistical about it. It's just that internal confidence, and you're not like boasting around or anything like that. It's just like this internal confidence that you have about you that I think that people are really going to enjoy. I feel like you're speaking with authority, but not in like this dictator way, almost in this like high vibrational kind of teacher like way a little bit. And I feel like you're impacting a lot of people as well. And I feel like your career is also going to take off, but I feel like it's because of something that you say or something that you're learning. Let me see. Oh, I love you too, Power of the P. Thank you. Wow, three you ain't. That is pretty forward. Okay, tell me about that Nine of Wands, the Six of Cups. Okay. And the Lovers. Oh, wow. There you are at the bottom of the deck. Love that. I think that you have somebody sweating you, is what that looks like with that Nine of Swords and that Hangman. I feel like you have somebody sweating you. And I don't know if it's because somebody's afraid that you're going to, like, I don't know, score that new managerial position, or, finally launch that business that you've wanted, or who knows, right? Who knows what it is. But to me, this is you fighting for some kind of maybe childhood dream, potentially for some of you. It's like there's something that you've been trying for a very, very, very long time. I feel like this is more like mid-year, something that maybe you've been trying for a very long time to accomplish. And finally, after some trials and tribulations, finally, after trying some things, realizing some things didn't work and realizing some that does, it's like finally you're like, oh my God, I did it. But you did it like by yourself. I'm not saying that you didn't have people that wanted to help you or people that didn't support you, but it's something about you. Like it's something that you can, when you're old, say like, I fucking did that. I did that. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's something that you've wanted since childhood of some sort. It's some kind of blessing. It's something that is very deep to you. And the reason why I say that is because the Six of Cups can be about childhood. It can also be about the universe's blessing to you, something that it's gifting you. If you notice, well, usually in traditional Rider Waite tarot, you'll see this little boy and he's offering flowers to this little girl, and it can talk about like a blessing from the universe. And with that Lovers there, it could be something, like I said, it's the way that you're talking, because the Lovers is Mercury energy. So it could be the way that you're talking, maybe something that you're even teaching for some of you. Some of you could be end up being teachers in some way. But a lot of you are doing something that is more of your higher self's like decision, or your higher self's path. And I feel like you have people that are sweating you a little bit. RB, thank you so much for that tip. Thank you for the donation. All right, then we have the Hierophants. Tell me about the Hierophants. The Five of Cups. The World. Damn. The Four of Pentacles, the World. The Four of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. So, you know how I told you that you were coming out of your comfort zone? How you were going to make a decision to do something different? That's exactly what you're doing. You're either learning something different, or you're breaking free of an old norm. I don't know. Maybe you were going to be a math teacher. I don't know. Maybe you wanted to be a math teacher your whole life. And then all of a sudden you're like, you know what? I want to be an astrologer and I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Even though my parents don't want it. Like sometimes in order to be happy, I learned you have to disappoint your fucking parents. Straight up. Okay. And maybe for some of you, that's exactly what it is. But it's something that is laying your foundational structure for your life. And like I said, I feel like maybe you have somebody that's sweating you or somebody that's trying to stress you about it. But I feel like it's what they want for you, not necessarily what you want for you. And sometimes you just have to do what you want for you. And that's what the nines are about as well. It's about individuality. It's about I did this. It's about what I want. You know, it's not about codependency. It's about me and me feeling good in my own skin and me being okay with the decisions that I made and the fact that I had to fight so hard to get here. And so now, after a long time of holding back and not doing what somebody else wanted you to do, or not trying to outshine anybody because you didn't want to make somebody feel uncomfortable, now you're like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. You're building something or you're fighting for something that's going to be the foundation for your life in some way. And like I said, some of you are going to be teachers or some of you are learning something very, very serious for yourself and you're completing it successfully. Not the math. All right, let's see. And then we have the Eight of Cups, which is Saturn in Pisces. And of course, as you guys know, I know that you guys have been feeling it. Saturn is in your is in your sign. So Eight of Cups is Saturn in Pisces. So let's see. Disappoint parents. Check. Uh, And the Hermit. Wow. No, because you know what's good for you. You know what's good for you. And I think that you've had a lot of people in your ear, maybe in 2023, maybe in the beginning of 2024. Who knows? Maybe the entirety of 2024, you're going to have people in your, I don't know. But it's you listening to your own internal guidance. It's like a bunch of people trying to throw a bunch of options in your face, this, or telling you who you should be or what you should look like or whatever. And you're deciding for yourself because you know who you are. You know, it's like you got to live with yourself. You got to die with yourself. It's like, why not please yourself? And I feel like that's exactly what you're doing. And you're just doing something different. You're doing something that's unexpected that people do not expect of you. But it's your standard. Maybe it's not theirs, but it's your standard. And that's what matters. Like, you know who you are. Leo is you. Listen, Leo is your advice, okay? Do the thing. Do the fucking thing. Say the thing. Express yourself. Create the thing. Create the YouTube channel. Learn the astrology. Do the business. Go on stage and perform. Whatever the thing is where you can show your skills and feel the most confident in your own skin, do the thing, okay? So Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. It was an absolute pleasure. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe if you have not. You can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. Also, make sure that you're following me on Instagram and or Twitter. All that information is right there on the screen. And if you guys want exclusive access to 24 plus videos per month, you can do so by going to my YouTube channel and clicking the join button. All the information will be available there. I am now going to do super chat questions and then I'm gonna skedaddle. All right. Super chat answers, please. Thanks, Fireball Baby. Thanks, Fireball Baby. What's up, Dahlia? Everybody, if you're in here and you're watching me in the present and not watching like a past reading, what is your life path number? Your life path number. Just curious. Just curious. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Rach. My Pisces standards is what I say. Bitch, what does that even mean? Oh, good, Zena. That's awesome. Good for you. All right, guys, let's see. 69. Poet, no, you're done. Bye. Poet, your life path number is 7, you raunchy bitch. Myra, you're 7 also. 7s are very intelligent. Nathan. Rick, 5. Really? Okay. 5. Okay. Anybody a 9 like me? I'm a life path 9. They say 9s are the influencers of the influencers. I thought that was interesting. 8. Oh man, yours is about making money, building wealth. Threes are natural comedians. That's my personality number, but not my life path. I'm a life path 9. They say there are some people that find life path 9s controversial. They say they're either the best humanitarians ever, or they will do shit like kill 500,000 people, like by doing some crazy shit. Like, I don't know. Um. Oh, okay. A poet's muse. Got it. Oh, poet, please. My God, what is wrong with you? But yeah, I used to date a life path 3, and he was really funny. He was like a natural comedian. He was really fucking funny. Life path 6. I've dated a 6 before. They were very much about like harmony and balance, and they were very much about like, having peace in their relationships and socializing and all of that shit. I love 9s. Yeah. Wow, so no 9s in here. Wow, okay. Yeah, I'm a 9. Oh, I thought you were talking about your wiener. Oh, I thought you were talking about your Oh my God. I was like, that's great, honey. Nobody cares. Oh my God, I can't. Oh my God. Okay, guys. So, I don't know much about life path 5s. I know 6s are the energy of Venus. I know 9s are Mars. I'm not too familiar with 5s. I'm not too familiar with 5s. I think I heard a numerologist say one time like the 5s are the bad bitches, like the Instagram models and the paper chasers or something like that, but I'm not certain. Right, poet. I assume 5 must have something to do with struggle. I heard something else about 5s though. Or was that the 6s, which would make sense if 6 is Venus. I'm not certain. I know 5 means change, but there was something else about 5s. There was something else about 5s. Oh man, I can't remember it. I know I was doing my numerology report or in my name or something, and the one number I was lacking was 7, which is interesting because my best friend is a 7. So I think that's funny. Anyway, and Vanessa, you're a 7 too. Wow. And next year is the year of the dragon. I'm very excited about that. I love dragons. Bestie is a dragon. A poet's muse, by the way, is my best friend. My daughter Nirvana is a dragon, and my favorite relative in the whole wide world was a dragon whose birthday was the day after mine. I love dragons. Okay, guys. Without further ado, let's do this. Let's do it. Yeah, baby, let's do it. Alrighty. So we got Jess. Will I be engaged in 2024, married in 2025, and having my first baby in 2026? Well, I can't answer that with 2 cards, so I'll answer the first 2. Will I be engaged in 2024? I don't know about engaged, but you do have the karmic release. So I feel like in order for you to be engaged, it seems like you're going to have to remove something, or there's an obstacle that you and another person are going to have to remove, or something you're going to have to let go of. I feel like it's positive though. Show me 2025. Ace of Pentacles looks better for marriage when it comes to 2025 or getting engaged. That's what that looks like to me. So I would count on 2025. It seems like 2024 is more so of releasing something. Vanessa Williams, hi. Zach the Leo, intentions with me moving forward. Page of Cups, Justice, Starseed. He feels like you guys are a little different, but he feels like you kind of balance each other out. It looks like he's just trying to offer you some kind of love. I do think that you make him a little bit more confident, like in who he is, possibly just by you being around him. But there is also something that you trigger within him that is like more subconscious or that is just triggering. Your advice is Taurus energy. So this is about self-worth, self-value, and self-love, obviously. So I feel like this is telling you no matter what, prioritize yourself. Listen, men say that they don't like it, but a lot of men, most men that I notice, and I'm just saying this because I've put it into practice, really are attracted to women who are selfish. And I don't mean that they won't do for you. I just mean men love it when women have that self-worth. And I'm not saying that you don't. I'm just saying Taurus represents that. So like focusing on you, putting yourself first, prioritizing yourself and your own sensuality and what makes you feel comfortable, I feel like is going to be of utter importance for you. All right, so let me see. Um, Dina, thank you so much for entering the Dragon's Lair. Jungle, what is the love outcome with me and Zach? Thank you. Eh, I definitely feel like some grudges are going to be held, things brought up from the past. I feel like you guys are going to kind of be stuck on the past. There could be some secrets that are being kept in some way, and it does look like some disappointments, unfortunately. So, if there is like a past pattern that somebody has and they keep doing it, I feel like it's most likely going to repeat it. As shitty as that sounds, I really hate to say that. So just be cautious and be wary of some rejection or some kind of disappointment, essentially. I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Jungle. I love you. JJ, hi. Is Mo still coming towards me? Intentions. Towards me. The Sacred Heart. I feel like this person feels pulled towards you. Intentions. Four of Wands. Yeah, I feel like they will. To me, it makes me feel like this is somebody who feels like you're very sacred to them, or somebody who feels like they just feel this natural pull towards you. I remember that there was somebody I was dating where it almost felt like strings were in my chest, like pulling me to that person. And so, it's possible that they may ask you out, or there may end up being some kind of relationship. Okay. Mystic Moonlight, what do you see happening with B and I in the future? The expansion and the Two of Pentacles. Something is definitely going to change. Like a specific person is what it's making me feel like, which with that Two of Pentacles is almost making me feel like the other person is also going to be triggered to change. And I don't know what that means, but the expansion is a positive change. And it's going to make me feel like whatever this, or it makes me feel like whatever this is that is changing, or whomever this is that is changing, it's going to help balance out the relationship a little bit. It almost feels like compromise. Gabriela Cortez, I've been seeing synchronicities for a while now. 222, 1111, 1212. At this point, I don't know what it means. My question is Moro my lifetime partner, or should I start over elsewhere? Let's see, is this her lifetime partner? Yes. Wow. Okay. So, yes. I feel like this relationship will probably evolve. The fact that yes came out is very telling to me. With the Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords, so we're going from a page to a knight, and it's mental. So I feel like a lot of conversations are going to be happening. A lot of questions are going to be asked. I feel like things are going to end up moving a lot faster than you expect, so you need to be ready for that. Advice for Gabriella. Do what it is that makes you feel good, what makes you feel content, what makes you feel comfortable. Wow, the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles with the King of Wands. So it's saying you can be attracted to this person, you can go after that person, you can have all of those things, but make sure to keep your independence. Don't get codependent. I'm not saying you can't be a little clingy, I'm not saying you can't do any of that stuff, but no matter what, I'm not saying that you can't compromise. I'm not saying that you can't take care of this person's needs. But when it comes to you, make sure you are secure within yourself before latching yourself onto somebody else, emotionally, financially, when it comes to your self worth, your self value. Okay. Make sure the foundational structure for you is built. Your advice is Cancer. So this is about protecting your emotions, nurturing yourself, making sure that you're comfortable, like I said, and protecting yourself. And then once you are taken care of, I believe that you can also nurture this relationship, nurture this person. There's definitely an attraction. And I feel like I said, I think that things are going to move a lot faster than you think. Let's see here. Myra, hi. I've been in minimal contact with Anthony Pisces because of a disagreement. How is he feeling about it? And does he want to reconcile? Thank you. I got you. How's he feeling about it? He wants to start over with that fool energy, is what that feels like. Like he wants to start over. He wants to let go of the baggage, you know. Yep, see, Page of Wands wants to start over, wants to build his confidence toward the connection, definitely wants to reach out. What's that Five of Swords, though? The Ten of Pentacles. Mm, I would be cautious because he may feel not as confident as he wants, and he may try to manipulate the situation or manipulate you into thinking like, oh, I want this and I want that, or make these false promises for like longevity that he may just be spewing because he wants to have sex with you, or because he has an ego trip and wants you back, or just wants to know if he can get you. So just like be cautious of that specifically. Does he want to reconcile? Yeah, Eight of Wands, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I believe he wants to reconcile, absolutely. And I feel like he's probably going to do it fast, but it almost feels like he's trying to do it fast so you can't see what's really going on. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it doesn't have to be that dramatic. Like, it doesn't have to be like, oh, he's out for evil or something like that. But he may, like, he wants what he wants, and he may kind of, say what he's got to say in order to get there. Venus. So self-love, self-value, self-worth, taking care of yourself, putting yourself first, and knowing your worth and knowing your value and responding from that place. That is your advice. All right. Thank you so much, Myra. Moving on to Cassie. You just rock. Oh my God, stop it. Thank you. So we've got a glow up in progress going on over here. Time to be the best me possible. Advice on unblocking my creativity, maybe, or how to use my gifts to be of service. Thanks, doll. Absolutely. I love that question. Look at you getting all creative with your questions already. You broke the mold, Teddy. All right, let's see. Look at your north node is what I want to say. Look at your north node. That's going to tell you something. So for instance, let me say, uh, my north node is in my 12th house. So I know that I need to delve deep into the unknown. I know that I need to North Node in Aries. I know that I need to take the lead in my own life when it comes to, facing my enemies, facing my fears, being in the spiritual realm. I know that I need to be some kind of leader in that area of my life. So, what is your North Node? I feel like that's going to give you a lot of answers. And then I want you to look at that. Wow, the star and the moon. You already know what that is what I heard. The Three of Cups. I want you to surround yourself with like-minded people. For instance, if you're a writer, I want you to start to go to like download that app Meetup. You know what I'm talking about? There's an app, for instance. I'm not saying it has to be this specific one, but let's say you're a writer. You join the app Meetup, and then you start going to these writing classes. And then you're going to be around these other creative people, which is essentially going to influence you in another way. I feel like this is also telling you to listen to your gut when it comes to people around you or the people that you need to surround yourself with, or when it comes to your hopes, dreams, wishes. This is also telling you, I feel the stars and the moon are in the sky. I feel like you need to reach higher than you've been reaching. I don't think that most anything is out of the realm of possibility for you. I also think that you allowing yourself to be more vulnerable around people is going to open up a doorway for you. Okay, whatever that means for you specifically, but you're needing to surround yourself with like-minded people, or maybe people that are more Cancerian in nature, or more watery in nature, with the moon and the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is Mercury in Cancer. And so, yeah, being more vulnerable, talking about your emotions, Mercury, talking, thinking, Cancer, emotions, and even like talking about your past, or maybe talking to people from your past that are good for you, obviously, not bad for you. How to use my gifts to be of service. So, so once again, you have the Ten of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Um, Surrounding yourself with like-minded people. Surrounding yourself with people that will appreciate what it is that you bring to the table and all the hard work that you do. The 10 of Wands is somebody who's carrying the weight for the rest of the group, okay? Which is all well and good. But the thing is that if you're doing that, if you're that kind of person where you have these gifts and you're bringing all of this to the table, and then you're together with people that are bringing pennies to the table when you're bringing, stacks of or wads of money that's wrapped in rubber bands, it's going to kind of feel like an unequal give and take. And that doesn't mean you always have to expect something every time that you give, but you're going to get tired of that. And so I feel like you're needing to there's something about families here or something about relationships or family dynamics. For some reason it's saying you could help in that way with bringing something to the table. Fire. So fire, this is telling me just get started with something. Just get started. I don't know if it's like a YouTube channel. I mean, I don't know what it is, but it's telling you to have confidence and optimism and bravery in whatever this is that you're starting. Like, what is your spark? But it could be something about like family dynamics or relationships. Thank you so much, Cassie. Michelle P. I'm a Libra sun, wondering if my Gemini son, Aaron, will be together in 2024 or will I meet someone new? Will they be together in 2024? Ooh, it's certainly possible with that Queen of Cups and the Sun, because the Queen of Cups is mutual love. So to me, this is very positive. I feel like there will be an exchange of love. It definitely feels like you may initiate it in some way, although this is feminine energy, so it more so receives. But I feel like you're this feminine here, but I feel like the masculine will receive or will shine a light on that. So yeah, I feel like it could absolutely work with Aaron. What about meeting somebody new or the potential of that? Temperance. The Page of Pentacles. I don't really see like somebody new per se. Maybe with that Page of Pentacles there could be a younger earth sign, but I'm not really getting that. This is more so making me feel like you'll be okay with how anything goes. Like you'll be at peace with something. And it's going to be something that ends up motivating you to start something new or learn something new or create a new business for yourself or do something new. You know what I mean? So either way, I feel like you're good. Carpe Diem, is Brian really into me? Is he going to commit and are we going to be in a relationship? Give it to me straight, Violetta. You know I will, honey. Is he really into her? Queen of Pentacles. He feels like you are somebody he can commit to, somebody that's very caring, very loving. Regardless of your flaws, I feel like this is somebody who's very accepting of them. Is he going to commit? The Wheel of Fortune. I don't know if commitment is necessarily the right word. Give me one more for that. The Queen of Wands. I don't really think commitment is the right word. I don't want to go straight into like watch out for third parties, but the Queen of Wands can sometimes represent like the other man or the other woman, and I'm assuming in this case the other woman. And not saying that that is what it is. I don't want you, if this is like you guys are exclusive or you guys are decided not to, and you know that he's not, then don't do that. Okay. But I feel like don't get into that headspace. But I feel like this is somebody that's just kind of like, yeah, I just kind of want to go with the flow, you know? So, um, I feel like this person is open to it, but at the same time, they're not like, this is what it's gotta be. You know what I mean? Are we going to be in a relationship? Going with the flow, the Knight of Wands, he's not a bad guy, but he's here for a good time, not a long time. So I wouldn't put all my money on it. Sorry, Garby DM, I love you. Courtney Renee, why did Kevin pop up just to disappear again? How does he actually feel for me? Let me see. Why did he pop up just to disappear again? Seven of Wands, you may have some competition. Ace of Wands, because he wanted sex. Seven of Pentacles, he wanted you to be invested in him sexually, is what that may be. And it's possible that he was very determined to do that. He could have been surprised if you guys did end up being intimate, or it could be like I said that he does have other options, or people kind of, I don't want to say like banging down his door, but he may have somebody else that is an option. How does he actually feel for me? The World, the Six of Wands and the Fool. Well, he feels like something is kind of closing between the two of you. I do think that this is somebody who does like the attention that you give them, but I feel like he likes attention from a lot of people. or something, or from somebody else as well. I don't really think that he's like holding on, because if you think about it, right, like the last card of the major arcana is the world. The first one is the fool. Okay, so now we're going backwards. How he feels. Okay, this is a cycle closing, and now we're beginning again. So I don't know if that's really towards you, especially if he, yeah, house 5 is your advice. House 5 is about like sex, you know, it's about taking risks, having fun, dating. I don't know if, listen to your own internal guidance, but I don't know if I would take this super seriously with the house 5 there. Okay. So this is like saying you go out and fucking have fun and don't sit at home waiting for this motherfucker to call or some stupid shit. Okay, Courtney, I love you. Don't take that shit. Okay. All right. And then we have Anna Banana. Hi, V. What does love look like for me in 2024? The Six of Wands. Well, you're getting a lot of attention. A lot of people are trying to talk to you. A lot of people are trying to get to know stuff about you, sweating you, worried about you. I feel like you I feel like people are kind of sweating you a little bit. And even a little nervous to get to know you because for some reason, I don't know if it's because you're beautiful or because you're just popular or you got a crazy Instagram account or I don't know what's going on, but it seems like a lot of people want to get to know you and you're getting a lot of attention for whatever reason, but it seems like that's what's making people nervous to talk to you. Okay? Or maybe it's just you're getting a little bit of fame, you know what I mean? Thank you so much, Anna. Dina, in regards to my changing my career path, closed door to my family business, or keep pushing to honor my mom's legacy, I'm stuck between the ties that bind my passion. Thank you, V. Much love. Okay, let me see. Let me see. So the Knight of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Queen of Wands, as far as like, close the door to your family business, this is asking you to seriously marinate on it. This is asking you to find out more information, ask more questions. Then you need to sit with yourself first and foremost, and you need to make the decision for you. The Queen of Wands is somebody who's a leader. She makes decisions for herself, and if people don't like it, that is too fucking bad. Now I hate to sound so aggressive with it, but this to me is telling me that you have to make this decision, you and yourself. But it's asking you to ask questions first or to find out more information before you close the door. Why? I'm not sure. As far as keep pushing to um honor your mom's legacy, well, I'm just gonna ask advice because I'm a little. I don't know if your mom's legacy is the family business. So I'm going to assume so. So let's ask kind of like advice. Yeah, it's asking you to listen to your own internal guidance and listen to your intuition on something. As far as the 10 of Pentacles, as far as the legacy, 10 of Pentacles is literally legacy. The Devil. What's the Devil? Sorry, I had to pull an extra one. This is almost giving me like a person in your life that's kind of sniffing around something. I would just be cautious. I feel like they want a share of something or they want something that you have or want something that your mom has. I'm not really sure. Yeah, house 12. This can talk about hidden enemies. That's your advice. I hate to make that sound so weird, but maybe just be cautious. If I get it in my head, I have to say it. So otherwise, tell me to fuck off. But house 12 is also about where we go to isolate. It's about where we go to be alone. And so once again, I feel like this is a decision that you're going to really need to think on. And you're going to also house 12 is also about our intuition. This is where you're going to have to listen to your own intuition about something. You already have the answer is what it's telling you. You already have the answer. But the house 12 is also where we let go of something. So you have to ask yourself what that is. Okay? Only you are going to know that answer. Thank you so much, Dina. I love you. Courtney Renee, will I have any success in romance in 2024? Anyone worthwhile? It's getting ghetto. I'm fucking so dead. Okay, let's see. Any success in romance? Ace of Wands. Well, you'll have success in sex, possibly. Damn. Ace of Wands, Six of Cups, the Nine of Cups. Damn. You're likely going to end up being intimate with somebody. It's potentially somebody from the past, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. Six of Cups can be. But this can also just be somebody who feels like a soulmate. They could end up starting out as a friend. You guys could go out, have a good time together, and this person could really check off all of the boxes for you. Tell me more. Page of Pentacles. Could be a younger earth sign. Or, oh, wow, okay. Could be a younger earth sign or a younger air sign. I feel like you're going to have to shut one door to open another, especially when it comes to love or people that are trying to meet you. It feels like you have two younger people that are interested in you. That's what that looks like. Your advice is water. So, I mean, listen to your heart. As corny as that sounds, listen to your heart, listen to your emotions, and listen to your gut, listen to your intuition when it comes to things. And also have some compassion for yourself. Courtney, thank you so much. Divinely guided. Love life in the new year. Wishing you, Violetta, a very blessed 2024. Thank you, baby. You too. Damn, the sun and the hierophants. If you want marriage, that's certainly something that is potentially available for you. But it definitely could be a Leo or a Taurus placement specifically. I definitely see somebody that is going to kind of show up as very confident, possibly somebody who's going to bring a lot of light to your life and somebody who's going to boost your confidence a little bit. But it's not just the va va voom. I feel like this person has the foundational structure and the morals and the values to keep you interested. Dan left a covert narc. Ugh. Working on finding inner peace again after that vampire tried to steal my soul. What was the lesson and how does everything unfold moving forward? What was the lesson? The Four of Wands, the High Priestess. When you see the red flags, you need to believe them. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. You know that little voice that we get when we see something and we're like, what was that? And then it kind of goes away just like that. We have to listen to that. Otherwise, you will get trapped. You will cause yourself more insecurity. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. If it's something that you kind of rushed into, it's telling you to aid against that, to not do that. To not jump into something or be so quick to believe somebody or to be so quick to dismiss your intuition. Our intuition is something that we genuinely need to slowly but surely build trust with. And it's not easy because a lot of the times we want what we want when we want it and we don't want to think about the long term consequence. And I'm not saying that was you, it's just telling you to probably work on the relationship that you have with your internal guidance because I feel like you knew already a long time ago and you may have tried to work on something anyway, unfortunately. How does everything unfold moving forward? We have the ooh, you could meet a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Three of Cups. If your friends are asking you to go out or something like that, I would do it because it's absolutely possible that you end up meeting somebody that is likely for you. Somebody who could be a business person, somebody very nurturing, loving, financially stable, somebody that can be very Venusian. Okay, Venusian is like beauty and money and relationships, and with that Nine of Wands, somebody who has also probably been through a lot in their lives, somebody who has a backbone, probably somebody who's been in a relationship with a narc before, and you guys could probably start out as friends or meet through a friend group. House 2, Taurus energy again. So that's interesting. So it could definitely be a Taurus that you meet, but this is your advice. This is about your self-worth and your self-value, your morals, your standards, what it is that you're going to prioritize in your life. For some reason, it's highlighting that for you and telling you that that's very important. It could also be telling you to focus on your money and the money that you're making. All right. Then we have Virgo. What's coming in January? And thank you, Dan. Ooh, love if you want it. Love if you want it. Okay. Financial balance. A lot of balance in your life. Any mental, any what's it called? Oh my God. Your mental health, I want to say, seems to be very balanced. Any addictions that you're having or that you've had, you seem to be balancing that out in your life. Or maybe if you've taken on too much and you felt like you couldn't really handle it, there could be somebody there that ends up helping you pick up the pieces. It's possible that if you're not looking for love or you already have a partner, if you already have a partner, it's going to go really, really well. There's a lot of deep healing and a lot of deep understanding. Somebody that's very much willing and capable to show you that they understand you on a level that is uncommon. And like I said, there's something that's balancing out in your life, and also something that you thought wasn't going to work out, or something that was very hard to make work. You're probably going to end up making it work. And finances look okay as well with that Two of Pentacles, I feel. Thank you, Virgo. Garden Gal, what is the perspective I am missing with the Adrian situation? Okay. This may be telling you that you need to balance out things with when it comes to your own independence, when it comes to being okay by yourself, or when it comes to being on your own or not being codependent. Not saying that you are, but this is talking about the things that you need to balance within yourself before focusing on the cups that you missed or what you can't have or something like that. And I hate to say that because it sounds so harsh, but that's the perspective that I'm getting. Um, there's something about you needing there's something about you that you may feel like you're not okay with. um but it's almost what's hindering you in some way or keeping you from something, and I don't know what that is. We all have something that we're not okay with about ourselves, but it's either something that you're needing to balance out, or you're needing to make a proactive decision on, so that way you can attract what it is that you want. Or it may be this person that needs to do that, so keep that in mind. So I'm not sure which side that's on there. Okay, thank you so much, Garden Gal, love ya. Rachel McCarty, 2024 love for me. The Hermit and the Three of Pentacles. To me, this isn't really about love. This is more about like you working around other people or being on the same page with people that are going to enlighten you about you. People that are bringing something to the table and offering you something for you, some kind of enlightenment. That's what I'm getting. Power of the P, and so thank you so much, Rachel. Power of the P, thank you so much for the 299. Power of the P again. Hello, my love. So unfortunately, still not quite understanding what it is I'm missing, but it is something because I feel it. Insight on what it is I'm not understanding in my marriage with Gemini. There may be an old way or an old thing that we've been invested in, whether that's an old way of thinking or an old way of doing something in the connection. And there's a new way of doing something. And regardless of whatever way that needs to go, something has to change in regards to whatever that is. Something has to come to an end. And once it finally does, there's kind of like this light on the other end or on the other side of the bridge. Once again, a decision needing to be made. This is Jupiter in Gemini. So this is about, once again, a decision that needs to be made. Maybe a fear of making the decision, or a fear of not investing in that old way of thinking, or in that old way of communicating, or the finances, or whatever it may be. And there needs to be some kind of decision that's made. And once it is made, there's going to be something beneficial that comes out of it. Could be something financially, or it could just be holding back on making a decision out of the fear of change. So I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means for you specifically. I'm gonna pull you a card just because I love you. Virgo, it could be about money, could be about communication, the way that we're talking, the way that we're thinking. Virgo is Mercury. Love you, Power of the P. Thank you. Vanessa, I recently walked away from a Virgo who I think is still working in a situation with his ex, and I didn't want to be a rebound. Please tell me what's next for me in love. Let's see. Woo! fuck the Virgo. You're getting an emperor, honey. An emperor who's probably going to help you out, be there for you financially, be the rock that you need to lean on. Damn, and the empress. Woo! Okay, Vanessa, don't worry about the Virgo, honey. Listen, as long as you have your self-worth, your self-value, and your self-respect, you are going to attract somebody that will give you that as well. After the long time of disappointment, etc., I feel like you're able to move on. I feel like you're able to work on yourself. I feel like you're able to perfect something, and you're raising your standard for yourself, and that's why you're attracting somebody that is of standard. Saturn, it's not easy. But nothing usually that is easy stays long. And it's usually not as good as the long term legacies, or the hard work that it takes to grab something worth fucking while, you know? So thank you so much, Vanessa. Power of the P. And let's just get this out of the way for moi, and let's make sure he's being loyal. God, I'm so scared. What? What, do you want to come up here? Come on. Come on. Come on. I'll make a little room for you. All right, whatever. Is he being loyal? Mm. All right, you want to know a little tidbit about the King of Wands? The King of Wands can sometimes be perceived as the taken man. And with that Three of Wands, this could be somebody that is, I don't feel like he's maybe actively doing something, but I feel like there are binoculars out into the sea. So maybe looking, not touching kind of thing is what I'm getting from that. So listen, I'm one of those bitches where you can't even look at porn. No, not into it. You're gross. Like, I'm sorry. You can't look at porn. Don't sit there. You can glance once at somebody like a normal person, but you keep staring, you're done. Like, you can't have me and have that at the same time. I'm sorry. Right? Um, what am I doing here? Okay. S, will I find love in 2024? What is the message about my love life? Thank you. Will S find love in 2024? Absolutely. New love. Oh my God. Give me one more for that, please. The Magician. Ugh. If I'm going to be honest with you, I feel like it's going to end just as quickly as it starts. So be careful of somebody who's a little bit of a trickster, somebody who may overpromise or say a bunch of things that they don't necessarily mean. I don't know if I really trust it. I feel like it's somebody who has ill intent. Message about love life. Seven of Wands. You need strong boundaries when it comes to your love life, especially with people that are popping up like that. Power of the P. Anything I can look forward to. Appreciate you, girlfriend. I do. I do. I do. Well, I will say this, the Ten of Wands and the Five of Swords, whatever you are incredibly determined to figure out, whatever you are incredibly determined to finish or complete, you're going to get it. It's just going to take some work. I will say that your strong determination and your hard work to complete the thing that you're trying to complete, it can happen. It's just going to need that little bit of fight in you. So you got any fire placements? Use them. Thank you, Power of the P. Power of the P again. Gemini currently thinking and feeling for moi. Love you. I love you too. Thinking about you. Eight of Wands. They want to talk about something. What is it? What does they want to talk about? The Eight of Cups. 8-8. So Eight of Cups is Saturn and Pisces. Could be about a boundary, an emotional boundary that they feel like you've either drawn up or that they've drawn up. Could be about walking away, or could be about something that they feel like they need to talk about emotionally. Okay. Or something that they feel like they're not getting from you. RB, thank you so much. Power of the P, thank you so much. Carla, oh man, did I miss Carla? Fuck, Carla, I'm so sorry that I didn't see that. I love you. Thank you. Vanessa Williams, is Zach the Leo still attracted? I bet he is. Oh, what the hell is that? Why do I feel like this man is on the verge of creaming in his pants? It's like so interesting because it's like It feels like he's trying to avoid this or like leave this out or something like that or forget about this sometimes. But then I feel like he holds on and he goes back to indecisiveness. Like that's what it feels like. Strength can talk about passion, but I feel like he tries to ignore it or tries to pretend like it's not there because of his pride or his fucking ego. Jocelyn, will my Libra rising come back? Why did he take his distance? Does he want to commit? Let me see. Will my Libra rising come back? Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Yeah, is gonna want to plant some kind of seed with you, although it can be a sexual seed. With that Knight of Wands, to be completely honest. But yeah, I feel like they'll come in. They'll come in with a little something, something, something. Why did he take his distance? Because he has options, or because he was in love with someone else, or had an emotional attachment to someone else. Does he want to commit? Mm, No, I wouldn't say like a full blown commitment. Pages are more like, here's a little penny, here's a little couple of, it's not like a full blown commitment. I feel like there's somebody else. This is telling you to stay grounded. Don't keep your head in the clouds. Don't start like thinking all these crazy things. Just try to keep yourself grounded and don't lose your mind. You know what I mean? Thank you so much, Jocelyn. Is DW crush thinking relationship? Three of Swords. I feel like this person is getting over something. I feel like this person is like overcoming something, is what this looks like to me. It's possible. I feel like this person, though, is still like dealing with some stuff from the past. And I don't know if that's stuff regarding the two of you or something that has absolutely nothing to do with you. I feel like this is somebody that wants to be open to a relationship again, but this isn't somebody that's like, oh, like dead set on it, Because this person may not be like necessarily emotionally available right now. It seems like they're kind of a little out of it. So I feel like they want one, but I don't know if they're ready for that. Vanessa Williams, did we do my first question or did I miss it? Mm, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I guess just wait for Rick to do the timestamps. But yeah, I did it. And of course, if not, just email me. Let's see. Thank you, Vanessa. Victorious. Oh, I like that last name. Saldana? I like it. Okay. I'm so white. What will 2024 look like with the Leo? Okay. Ooh, the King of Pentacles and the Lovers. I feel like this is somebody whose finances are good or they will be good. I feel like this is somebody who genuinely wants to commit. This may feel like a very strong soulmate connection or like a twin flame vibe if you're into that kind of thing. I feel like this is somebody that's going to want to provide, protect, all of that good stuff. And I feel like this is somebody who's trying to make like higher self, higher level commitments and decisions. Um, Dan, general outlook for 2024. Ooh. You may be trying to avoid some kind of like tower breaking down or something changing. Or you're wondering if you should allow something to kind of crash. It looks like there's some conflict around like sacrifice or perspective, but you're having a new perspective around some kind of conflict or around some kind of ego battles that you're kind of being enthralled with for some reason. It almost feels like you try to do something for the betterment. Man, alrighty. That's great. It sounds like you're trying to do something for the betterment of you and another person or you and other people, but it looks like it's kind of blowing up in your face a little bit. And so that's where you're kind of like realizing like, wow, kind of didn't see that coming. And it seems to be causing some kind of internal conflict around how you view a person, place, or thing, or some actual external conflict. Okay. It could be like, I hate to say it, but the tower is Mars. So it can be like conflict, it can be fights, it can be war, chaos kind of thing, right? To be dramatic. And the hangman is like 12th house energy. And 12th house can be like hidden enemies kind of thing. It can also be like a place of solitude. So I don't know. It could be like you're avoiding some kind of change, but the change is kind of inevitable. you know? As crappy as that sounds, but I don't think it has to be all bad. Astrid. Wait, hold on. I have to shuffle these again. Super chat answers, please. Oh, last shuffle. All right. Astrid. Current Luke's feelings, please and thank you, gorgeous. Luke's feelings towards Astrid. Queen of Swords definitely feels like you're the type of person who is not afraid to speak your mind. Damn, Queen and King of Swords. This is somebody who kind of feels like you were meant to be in their life, or somebody who feels like you guys are a really good match. I'm not, yeah, like you guys are on the same page, equal give and take, possibly somebody who views you as someone they could actually invest in, somebody who feels like you guys could build a business together or build a life together maybe in some way. So definitely feels like you guys are equals, or he feels that way. Okay. um Astrid, how will 2024 play out for me? Thank you. The Knight of Swords, definitely some communication kind of rushing in, probably from a love interest potentially. I don't know if that's Luke or not. It's also possible that if you go to therapy or you talk to like a masculine friend or a masculine father figure or something like that, or uncle, I feel like this person's really going to enlighten you on some things. Yeah, looks like lots of action being taken. Be cautious of any kind of drama that's going on. It could be around somebody who's a little inconsistent, possibly, or it could be around some kind of creative project where you're working on something with someone, or it could just be that some kind of inconsistent masculine figure comes in your life and kind of stirs up a little bit of drama, especially if they feel like you're interested in whoever this King of Cups is. Okay. Thank you so much, Astrid. Vanessa Williams, is Z the Leo going to communicate soon? Justice. Page of Pentacles. Damn, you keep showing up as the Empress in this person's life. It's so weird because I feel like this person constantly tries to hold back from you, or tries to pretend like he's not attracted, or tries to pretend like you ain't shit, or I don't know. It's very strange. But I feel like this is somebody who feels like you balance them out for some reason, or somebody who, I don't want to say that they're curious, but it feels like they still feel this pull to put in some kind of effort towards you. But that Empress to the Page of Pentacles makes me feel as though he feels inadequate, and that may be where the do I have enough to offer? Are we a vibrational match, or however he thinks, you know what I mean? Because it's like he's wanting to offer you something, but I'm wondering if there's not this inferiority complex that he has. So do I feel like he'll communicate? I don't know about soon. The Page of Pentacles takes a while. It's earth energy. So I wouldn't say soon, but I would say that he will. Victoria Saldana, what is the future of me and AH in 2024? The Hermit. A lot of going within, maybe, yeah, kind of holding back, maybe not really talking as much, kind of yeah, Two of Swords, Seven of Wands, kind of like being a little defensive, maybe avoiding some kind of confrontation. Doesn't really look like, I don't know if there's a lack of communication, but it seems like it a little bit. It seems like the two of you are kind of taking a back seat a little, or somebody's being a little quiet, or somebody's holding back on making some form of decision. And I feel like maybe there's something that's happening that's a little surprising, or somebody has to make a decision that's a little unexpected, possibly. Thank you so much, Victoria. Nat, Cancer's feelings and next actions towards me. No contact. Feelings, the star. I feel like this person hopes for better. Does feel like there probably needs to be some more healing around a situation, potentially. Actions towards you, Chariot. Well, there's the Chariot. I mean, that's Cancer. So yeah, I feel like this person will eventually, I heard come clean, but come around. But I feel like it's going to take a little bit of courage. For whatever reason. How is DW Crush feeling about me romantically? Two of Wands, Eight of Swords. I feel like this person feels inspired by you, or there's an attraction or whatever. But it's almost like this person goes to make a decision and then gets scared. like goes to make a choice and then gets scared. And it's possible that this person, it could be that this person has a couple of options, but if that's not what it is, it just feels like this person is afraid to make some kind of decision. Like they're backed into a corner when it's like they're really not. It's just self-imposed. Excuse me. Oh my God. Vanessa Williams, do I need to reach out to him first? Or why is it not letting me? Or what? Or wait. Okay, sorry. God, that there was something like standing in front of the thing. Okay. Um, do I need to what happens if she reaches out to him first? Oh, he'll give you a little something something. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. But he's going to be holding back. I told you it's that fucking pride. It's that pride. You're going to get like, "Oh, hey. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm busy. Oh, cool." Like it's not, and I feel like he's doing it out of a sense of pride. I feel like this person has a lot of pride. Then what? The tower. What a surprise. It's going to end up blowing up in your face. This person's going to gaslight you. There's like an inferiority complex that this person has. And I feel like whatever your intuition is telling you about what's going to end up happening, like the end all is what's going to end up happening. Your advice is Chiron. I'm not trying to laugh, but I kind of feel like this person has an inferiority complex, or like, I don't know what his Chiron is in or what his issue is, but I feel like, I don't know. Like, I'm very curious to know where your Chiron is in this guy's chart. Because there's definitely like I don't know if it's in his fifth house where that like his ego is at, or in his first house when it comes to his appearance, or I don't know what it is, if it's like in his 10th house where it comes to like who has the power, who has the authority, but like it's definitely like a problem, like whatever it is. So I don't know. That's where I feel like that's coming from, if that's any help. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much. I absolutely love you. I'm so dead, Victoria. No. Oh my God. Okay, you guys, I love you so much. Please enjoy the rest of your night. Shout out to Rick and Complexity. Thank you guys so much for being here. I will talk to you all soon, and I'll catch y'all mañana. Bye.